Good evening, Samantha, and welcome back to the stream. My name is RX_Hydro. How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Hey, G Rizzle. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Explodaberry. What's up, Darkfire? Hey, Yemum. What's up, Molten King? Welcome in, Draco, Thomas, Pocket Sand. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you've had a good one. What have you been up to? How is it going? Hello, hello. Sup, peeps? Helly. Hello, hello, hello. Warming up the saddle for today's adventures. Howdy, partners and lasses. Meowdy, hope Hydro wears his cowboy ears again. Yellow, everybody. Howdy, Samantha and Hydro. Hopefully Hydro starts to feed the horse. I've fed the horse oatcakes. I've fed the horse plenty of oatcakes. Though I was watching something the other day with a horse in it and thinking to myself, I've watched that horse shit a lot during the course of Red Dead Redemption 2 and thus far resisted making any comment or joke about it. I'm sure I will eventually. But the more I thought about that, the more I also realized I really haven't fed him enough oatcakes to produce. Where's that coming from? So maybe I need to feed them more, but I've fed that horse oatcakes and everything. I've fed that horse. Thought the Baxters were holding a lit cartoon bomb in their lap. Oh, I can see that in the small version. Now just gray gloves on that spacesuit. Baxter's got so many spacesuits. Spacesuits for different seasons, spacesuits for holidays. Baxter has a lot of spacesuits. Very stylish. Space Explorer. What's up, Diluted? Hey, Apocalypse. Samantha, we're going to warm up in a different way today. I'm sorry if you're looking forward to Game Duel, but I think we're going to be skipping it entirely because I said during the Roadcraft stream yesterday that there was a free little game I was hoping to get on stream earlier than the 4 o'clock start to play.
Gonna have a good time. Snake Line will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Hydro, please, it's my birthday. Can I get a chunky panther?
Twin Celestials, happy birthday. Thank you so much for getting me a gift on your birthday. That's very generous. I appreciate you resubscribing over on Twitch, and for 10 total months. That is very, very kind. I thank you for the support. But you can't go into a casino and just say, could I get the jackpot? Because it's my birthday, okay? Now, I'll give you a little preview because I'm kinder than a casino. I'm not trying to model myself on a casino. I'll give you a little preview. It's like this, but bigger. There, it didn't cost you any points or anything like that, just for your birthday. There's a Crystal Panther with a big panther people have to luck into. I hope you're enjoying your birthday, whether you're celebrating or just relaxing, whether it was today that you're celebrating or relaxing, or whether it was yesterday or whether it will be soon. Happy birthday. I hope you had a good one, spending it how you wish. It's your Crystal Panther. All right, now to read all the messages about how incredibly harsh that was. The horse is eating your inventory when you don't feed it. That's what happened to the saddlebags. It's fucking chewing on leather when I'm not around. I can see them in the picture, but functionally it ate them. It ate a hole in the bottom. They aren't useful for anything. That's what's happening. Jeez. Hydro being partially transparent is messing with me. I always try to be open about my feelings and opinions on stream. I try to be Oh, right. It's just sort of a slimming look I'm going for. It's obviously rainbow cat, and this is straight up green. It's, yeah, like 90% disappearing. The setup I have makes yellow kind of go as well. Yellow and green are closer together than I think they look to the human eye, so green screen has a problem with that, but that's straight up green. That's why it's disappearing so effectively. Hey Shiro, good to see you. Welcome in. What's up, Fair Cry? Happy Sunday. Hey Ibhissa, it's good to see you. You spent the last 2 days out doing SCA things and totally forgot the sunscreen? Oh, good. Do you... Do you have armor tan? Do you have Armor's tan? I guess Armor's tan is the best punchline for that, like Farmer's tan. But I got caught up and ruined any of the timing or confidence in saying it because I was like, Armor tan, Armorer's tan, Armor's tan. Fuck. Hope you enjoyed. That sounds like fun. G Rizzle! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs over on Twitch. That is very, very generous to me and to fellow viewers. I hope they all enjoy their Baxter emotes, not getting any pre-roll ads or so on when joining the stream. Thank you so, so much, G Rizzle, on my behalf and theirs.
Welcome to Sans.
Thank you.
Gonna have a good
very kind of you.
Will fuck you while you
what was I saying a second ago? Oh, yes, there was a game I said was free, had come out this past week or maybe the week before, and I wanted to get on early and play it. Maybe I would before the Roadcraft stream ended when we were done with Roadcraft, and I completely fucking forgot.
Gonna have a good time. Snake Clan will fuck you.
There's not a lot of info on how long to beat, but how long to beat says it's like 15 to 30 minutes. 15 for the main story, 30 for everything. I don't know what everything even means. We're gonna play Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance for my warm-up today instead of Gamedall. Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance is a Warhammer 40k typing game that is free on Steam and currently I believe has very positive reviews. We're gonna try that. Sound good? And I'm gonna jump right into it so that if I'm a little bit wrong about getting the capture right, the setup right, etc. Hello.
Snake Clan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Can you walk into a casino and ask for the jackpot after patenting for a while even if they don't respect birthdays?
Patenting. Patronage? Seductive Marks, thank you so much for the resub over on Twitch in the 21 months. That's very, very kind of you. I appreciate the support. That's really very generous. But no, casinos would go out of business. I feel like they could offer to give you a little money on your birthday the way I gave a smaller Panther to Twin Celestials. Because they make so much profit, like they could afford to, and think of the goodwill. Oh, that's the nice casino. I think that would legitimately make a difference. But they don't. I at least do that. Ibhissa, thank you so much for redeeming Random Panther. Let's see what we get on a Random Panther. How about... That doesn't work on this scene. I need to make that button better. There we are. Ibhissa has redeemed Wheel of Panthers! You win! Oh, it almost looked like it was maybe had enough energy. It ended up kind of far away, but it looks like it almost had maybe enough. There's a Crystal Panther you won! There it is! You gave Twin a Panther? I did, for their birthday. That I did. Thank you so much for redeeming Ibhissa. There is your shining crystalline deity, demigod, the Crystal Panther. The classic, the classic Lalique Crystal Panther. CLASSIQUE LALIQUE PANTHIQUER. Panther. Anyway, there it is. Lovely stuff. And before anyone gets on me about the wheel again, you just weren't here for fucking Roadcraft yesterday. We got 2 regular Panthers and we got, I think, 4 special Panthers. We did not get the Grape Panther or Big Panther, but like Piss Panther came up 3 times in a row, I think? Or was it 3 times total? Or is it 2 and then the Gray Panther once? Dude, it was... Rolling was out of this world. Damn it, that button doesn't work. Turn off left half, then fix the camera. There we go. I want to be here, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Now what am I doing? Now what am I doing? This wheel is rigged. That's exactly why I said the story about yesterday. It's not rigged. It's not. We got statistically outlying positive results yesterday. Which, you know, that doesn't mean it's rigged in the other way either. I'm pretty sure it's perfectly... I didn't make the website where that wheel is, but I assume it's fair. I assume. Yesterday was Tonka Truck and Special Pants night? That it was. Okay, okay, all right.
If it'll get us another Panther, I swear it's also my birthday, today, tomorrow, and every day.
Who do you think you are, Tino? How many people even remember that? That sort of stopped. I think that was Indomitable Fox's thing about every day being Tino's birthday. Explodeberry, thank you for the 100 Twitch bits. I don't believe you, but I am legitimately appreciative. Thank you for the support. It's very, very kind. Let's get into Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance. I want to check this shit out. I'm going to just use the same camera setup and everything. I've not checked capture on this. Let me know if the video is off, the sound is off, anything like that. This is a short Warhammer game that's free and came out, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Maybe it was this week. And it's about typing. It uses the graphics and I believe straight up assets from Bolt Gun, which is a pretty fun boomer shooter in the Warhammer 40k universe. And I can't see shit right now. All right, it's always brighter for you than for me. Let's just go ahead and go 1 click below what is correct for me. Subtitles on, master volume, confirm. This game contains explosions and flashing lights. It may not be suitable for people with photosensitive... That's the usual warning. Please take care of yourself if you know you're sensitive to those things or begin to feel some effects of them while watching this. It's more important, you can just listen or catch up with the stream once we join, once we resume Red Dead in about 20 minutes, I think. Video, resolution, full screen, display, customize. All right, hang on. Video. Oh, which monitor? Frame rate cap 60. Yeah. Material quality high, all that stuff. All right, give me a window so I can drag this to the correct monitor and try full screening again. Sometimes that works. It is capturing for you, though. That's good. That's good. All right, excellent. We've got big chunky clacks, but the volume may be correct, right? This should be a chunky clacky thing. We all happy with how it looks and sounds so far? What's up, Devilinator? How to jump straight into game. This is a very short, free game, from what I understand. So yes, we have jumped right in and using it as our warm-up today instead of guessing is what we're doing. Thank you, Explodaberry. I will pin that if it will let me. There we are. We kept closing the click menu like an instant afterwards. All right, then. Back. New game.
Sector Imperialis. The streets are quiet. Too quiet. The stench of heresy abounds.
Looks like the local militarum's defenses didn't fare too well. Descend through the hab, purify as you go. I don't know a lot about Warhammer 40k. Streets are streets. Heresy is anything that the Empire doesn't like, right? Local militarum, that's, I don't know, something from Rome, probably. Hab, I don't know. Purify means shoot. Streets, things we don't like, shoot. Got it. Oh, I think this one's Skyrim. This emote's perfect for Pantheridians. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that emote. Is there an ultra setting for the gore, or as high as good as we get? Do a quick check for you. Was that under video or display or what? Now, high is the highest you get. What accessibility do they offer out of curiosity? Invulnerability, nice. Head bombing, sure. Bobbing, rather. Disable damage screen flash. Let's play one level with it and see how bad it is. I might turn that off just because that's the thing where... Why is this... Oh, it's just gray when it's off. It's not red on whichever side. Gotcha. Servo skull display time. Let's leave these all on normal right now, but I might turn this off if the flash is not adding anything to the field. Anyway, onward. Sector Imperialis. Now, in the past, I was an amazing typist. Truly, really quite a good typist. No record setting, but very good. It's been a long time since I had to use those skills. The Emperor protects, my armor is contempt, Emperor's mercy, and exterminatus. The typing gets harder, the enemies get tougher. I mean, let's try hard. I just said I used to be a good typist. Let's see how it goes. Emperor's mercy. Blast through the armies to cast the power of your keyboard. No need to use punctuation. There's no time for accurate grammar. Spelling mistakes may be punishable by death. Let's turn the volume down just a little bit on this game. Holy shit. Oh my god. I thought the big pong pong of the menu was basically going to be the peak, the same as bullets. Those were significantly louder. So basically Reddit. This teaches you Reddit typing. Let's turn everything down to 55 and see if that's a bit better. It's still up in red. What the fuck is happening? SFX down. Dude, why are my clicks going so slow? 45. There's like a... Did I click reset last time too? No, I didn't, because this still said 55, didn't it? Alright, I'm warming up. We're doing good. Shotgun ammo? Do I need to worry about ammo? That's not a real word. Mario Teaches Typing didn't make me type any of their made up shit. These... Marker light? Highlighter? And not the. My armor's going down fast. No, I can't change something once I start typing something. I can't change targets. My typing is so bad these days. This is making me feel bad. I don't even need to do spaces, though it doesn't penalize me for hitting space, I don't think. All right, come on, settle into it, Hydro. You can do this. Turn your chair to it, square up to the game. Fuck. Hellbrood. Oh, am I countering its attacks when I just hit the single letters? I missed the O. Fuck, man. This game's so fucking loud. We are a noise marine. The only setting is loud. We've got caps locks on, motherfucker. I feel like these options aren't changing anything. Can I just double check that? 8. $79? I used to type at 100 to 120. I'm surprised I got 79. Trickiest phrase, a broad mind lacks focus, rank A. Really? I think we need to try harder. I think we need to try the highest level of difficulty. I had plenty of health left, even though I was a bit, you know, rough on myself. I didn't really notice the damage flashes. They didn't seem too bad, right? Skill issue. Warhammer typing, that it is. Alright. The music was still peaking loud. Let's go to that, but leave this here and see if we actually get quiet gunshots. Because it feels like it's not doing anything. No truth in flesh. It seems that whatever the Mechanicus were doing with the power source did not work out well for them. The halls of the dead are silent but for the sound of their enduring machines. Exterminatus. Not even the Primarch could survive. That is a string of pharmacies slash convenience stores, or is it clothing? It's a shop in the UK, right? Primarch? It is quiet. Our voice is quiet. Wait, but the gunshots. Hang on. It works. The gunshots are just that much louder than our voice. Take them up to 50. It's just a loud-ass game. It's just a very loud game. Alright. And let that be an end of it. It's just loud.
Type for the type god! Keys for the key throne!
Oh, fuck off. Little guy. Got you. Okay, anyway. Transposing letters here and there. Thank you for the health up.
Hi everyone, I hope the deposed prince has been merciful on you all on this fine Sunday. Rex Hydra hey.
The deposed prince has been nothing to anyone, Lucifer. Thank you for the 100 Twitch bits. They don't exist. I'm typing armor with a U in it. I really appreciate the support. There's no such thing as It's hard to talk one thing while doing another. The Deposed Prince. Deposed Prince seems like something, there might be a similar name somewhere in Warhammer lore. Can I just wait for that to show up before I respond? Katakan Kiss? What was that? Katakan Kiss. Sassy Nerdling. Okay. That's the first time we've ever dipped below 100 health. Now we're well below it. Go pick up more of that stuff. This difficulty might be a bit high for me. Just a bit. If you type a lot on the Warhammer forums, I bet a lot of these words come more naturally to you, like Storm Raven. Shit, dude, I'm gonna die. There's gonna be a boss at the end of this level and I'm gonna die. Samantha? This is not RDR2 or am I tweaking? You're tweaking. This is RDR2. Didn't I tell everyone I was playing with mods? Cowboys aren't usually my thing, so, I mean, the game looked good, but I wanted to spice it up, so we're playing with mods. Is this one of the mods, actually? I wasn't sure if this was base game or not. Asdrubale Vect. Fuck, dude. Does it help saying them aloud? Aye. Didn't make me faster on that. There's more? I was hoping that was the end. Z. Don't do it. All you need is a shovel. 10 HP. A broad mind lacks focus. Fuck off. The Emperor protects. Ghost heal. Battle suit. 5 health. Losses are acceptable. Thank God for the big boost in armor, but Jesus, V. I can't take on a boss. And I'm not even near it, apparently. How long does this level go on? Honor doesn't have a U in it.
Welcome to Sand. Gonna have a good time. Snake Line will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Hadro Hider.
Seth, thank you so much for the resub over on Twitch in the 15 total months. That's very generous of you, and I appreciate it immensely! I made it! I fucking made it! There was no boss in that level. Trickiest phrase was Great Crusade? Do they judge trickiest by what I made the most mistakes on? Because that's not the longest. Learn to type the correct way, Hydro. Free the U. Does Canada use U's the way the UK does? Seth, thank you for the support. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I really appreciate that.
Heretic, burn them!
Everyone knows the bolt gun is the ultimate edition. Just type faster, guardsman. Just warming up, Hydro. Once you settle into the warmth of the Emperor's light, you'll be purging those lost souls with the speed of a white scar. I understood a little bit of that.
My keyboard is my shield.
Happy Towel Day, by the way, for those who celebrate. How does one celebrate Towel Day? Is this a Hitchhiker's Guide thing or something else? What is Towel Day? Is it just the day that you clean your towels? Samantha, how often do you wash your towels? This actually looks pretty fun. It's free, too. I think there might only be the 3 levels. We'll see in a minute here because I'm going to do the next one. I might need to turn the difficulty down, but I'm going to do the next one, and we'll see if it scrolls or if it's just got 3. But even if it's only 3, this is free on Steam. You do, really? Don't you mean DOU, you do? Towel Day is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fandom thing. Ah, nice. Like once a month, sometimes more. I think I wash towels probably a little more often than once a month. Probably a little more often. But I've got like 4 towels and it's only me using them. So a towel probably gets used for a week. You know, and then 2 or 3 get washed while one's in use. Something like that. OFU? Don't you mean OUH, FU? I wrote glory to man kink instead of mankind. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that because I was reading left to right. I could have started with that. Already well out of contempt. Getting a little more now, but well out of contempt and losing health. We're gonna have to do this level twice if we want to see the end of it. Freebooters with a Z. That must be an Orcs thing, because they use Z's like that, don't they? Also, I feel like I'm not squared to my keyboard correctly. The U adds self-worth. I wonder if they do different damage, and if you know the game quite well, either Warhammer generally or this specific game, if typing them down in a certain order can preserve your health more effectively. There's someone just called St. Catherine in the world of 1 HP! 101. In the world of Warhammer 40k? That only got one of you! That only got one of you! It's pretty sick. Need to work my typing. It's been a while. You know, for no particular reason. Other than just like seeing how low it goes. Like what is it like at a medium? You know, just to like see.
The enemies of the Imperium will taste death.
Went to my local grocery store with a towel. It was raining all day. It was very handy. That's why you carry it with you. Damn handy. Oh, true. They are different words. They'll probably remove the U's. You know, spell things correctly to make it easier. Archaeotech. Archaeotech? Is Warhammer one of those universes where, well, I don't know whether for everyone or just the humans, but for humans, they've lost the ability to make tech? Are they just running old tech? Pomegranates, to be clear. Is it one of those universes? Dark age of technology, yes. Oh. I think we should have a U after every O for the rest of stream. Yeah, that sounds great. That'll make it easy for me to read. If you were writing sound, would there be 2 U's, or does the one it already has count enough? I also don't know how anything works and have subsumed technological malleum Kado. Cog Mechanicum. Don't know how anything works and have subsumed technological maintenance into ritual. Truck. Exterminatus. That got 2 that time. Tino, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 tonight, but because it's free and I wanted to see if I can type well, we're playing Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance, a double colon name, I believe. Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance. Which maybe you saw on the NNRs. That's where I heard about it. The NNRs, you ask? Well, Samantha, those of you that were already here should go give Tino a follow at twitch.tv/badweed. Every Sunday, you can hear about the upcoming games worth your attention over at Tino's stream. Plus, it's just always fun to watch him stream. Go follow him now. How was the remainder of what you played? Of This Is Hard to Talk While Doing? Harvester. I imagine it didn't improve. Who washes towels that get cleaned by my naked body? When you step out of the shower or bath, you're clean, right? Maybe not a bath. We probably all heard the stats about baths. The showers at least. Wishlist Bolt Gun 2. They should be getting cleaner when they touch you, right? He's making fun of yous and words. He's being mean. Yeah, this game uses yous and words like armor and honor. Ranking S? My. Is that it? Now entering? Wait, now entering? Okay. It's got 3 levels available on 4 difficulties each, Samantha. But as I say, it's free. That was a good time. I am a worse typer than I thought. Though I think it's a little bit mean popping them up suddenly at different sizes depending on how close they are to you. Like, if they were the same size squared to you, I might have an easier time, but not a lot. Not a lot. That was fun. Is this a demo game? I don't think it's a demo. I think this is all they ever intend to make of it. This is meant to obviously advertise Bolt Gun 2. And this itself, Words of Vengeance, is available for free on Steam. Maybe other places, I haven't checked. Yeah, it's just free. It's just free. I've played maybe a half of Bolt Gun 1, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's got a couple special mechanics based on Warhammer, like the actual tabletop game, special damage and wounds and things like that. But it's a pretty medium-paced boomer shooter, and it uses the same graphics as this, which I like. But this is just a free thing they're using to advertise the sequel to it. Okay, I feel good and warmed up. That was Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun Words of Vengeance, Samantha. Let's get to Red Dead Redemption 2. Really quit, yes. You weirdo? Of course really quit. I've typed all of the heretics to death. What more do you need from me? At some point, Emperor, you need to take over the fight, okay? Work a little on your own behalf, why don't you? And due to the Mechanicum, you cannot invent new things, only rediscover old things. Due to the Mechanicum. Is that some agreement that you can't? Or is that some magical thing that stops them from developing new stuff? They can't because they agree to? Because it's heresy to invent things? Or they can't because the Mechanicum is a robot that walks the stars. I was going to say the Earth, and I remembered there's a lot more than one planet. Chewing up people that invent things. Krieg is war in Swedish, but it was spelled with an E. I believe Krieg is war, battle, or attack, or something like that in German with an E. I was going to spawn in and immediately punch his horse. Not now that you've reminded me to be careful of the controls, I won't. L to target. Left D-pad to feed or something. New pin, you got it. Thank you, Explodaberry. Do I have to remove, replace pinned message? There it is. There it is. Okay, where did I leave off and what was I doing? A free Commercial? Yeah, Tina, it's just like the start of your streams. All right. You leave our U's alone? I typed them into non-existence. Every letter is a gunshot. I think I was destroying the U's. Even Warhammer believes there shouldn't be U's there. They're just bound by the country where they were first founded. All right, what is happening right now? Was I in the middle of something? What have I just finished? What was I doing? We can go join with John Marston. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We just delivered the oil cart to the, like, staging area, and it was leaking, and I hope that doesn't matter. It probably doesn't, seeing as they let me move on with it. I guess we could continue with John Marston's quest, whatever it was. Have I got ammo and things? 187 on the revolver, 29 sawed-off shotgun. I mean, it looks like I got ammo and things. Looks like I'm okay. I don't know if I have much food or anything on me, but it looks like I'm okay. Hello there. Hang on. Left trigger. Rush.
Hey, come on, boy. Relax.
What was I doing? The official motto for Red Dead Redemption 2. Mechanicum is the Techno-Priest faction. There's the Treaty of Mars, which gives them full rights to pretty well anything tech-related. To invent new things is heresy, but old stuff is fine. Okay, so it's a mixture. It's an agreement by a bunch of people that will kill you if you invent new things. Good pony, best pony. Now then. I did not mark John, but he was to the west. Oh, he's actually on my compass, so we're fine.
You're a good boy. There, boy.
Hello? Will you fuck off? Yes, I don't care. Why do you do this?
Poor thing. Come here. Come here. Okay. Lord have mercy! Oh, hey, come back! Oh no!
Why didn't I get on my horse? Hang on. Come on, John Bob Pony, we got someone to help, because we're good, Arthur Morgan.
I did we lost without that horse.
I'll do my best, whoever you are. Where did it go? Sir? Horse? No. There it is.
There you are. There we go. Come here.
Come on now. Everything's gonna be fine. He was trying to help your hoof. Check that out, Samantha. Another quest completed successfully. So fast. I just get my bearings instantly and always know what to do in Red Dead. Did you feed the horse yet? No, we pet the horse. Brush the horse? I did something, but I haven't fed the horse yet.
Easy.
Can we go a little faster? Is that possible? There we are. Ignore my Emperor of Mankind hate? Oh no, hate away. I might still ignore it just because I don't know enough about the Warhammer 40k universe to engage, but from what I gather, the Emperor of Man is fascist. Not that players of that army are fascist. I know it's also satire. It seems like in the past it was more satire. Kind of wish it was still more, but like, I know so little. My opinion doesn't matter on it. But hating the Emperor of Man seems correct.
This is really nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, accept my thanks as reward. I won't forget this.
Sure, mister.
Oh, 20 stamina experience? For me or the horse? For me? How did you give that to me? You're a magic man. Hang on, we should get to know each other. Do you want to be part of a crew? Hey, hang on. Hang on, hold up. How did you do that? Sir? You have like magic cliff bars or something? There he goes. The Elder Scrolls trainer, lost in the world of Red Dead. Hopefully our paths will cross again. Shadow falls over the land.
Here.
Oh wow, Hydra completed a quest without killing anyone. It's a miracle. And now we're stalking the nice man. Samantha, I'll tell you right now that I'm feeling sort of tired today and I skipped Adderall, so small chance it'll be a shorter stream, like on the 3-hour side, but I'm just gonna play it by how I feel. Just want to manage expectations. But I have stopped sort of doing like my full schedule just because I always felt like it was confusing when I said it at once. So I still post online if you ever want to see the full schedule. I will take a second though to tell you what's coming up this week. A bunch of streams. But probably 2 during the week and then 2 next weekend because I already know we're gonna have a stream on top of the usual hours Saturday for me to play Night Rain. I'm pretty sure with Mondo and B-Man. We're gonna team up to play Night Rain Saturday starting I believe at 3 US Eastern. Apart from that it'll be something like, I don't know, Tuesday and Wednesday and Sunday. There'll be a schedule posted.
There we go.
You can find it on Discord or at rxidro.tv when I post it tomorrow. From your existing knowledge of Warhammer 40k, which faction is your favorite? Let's see. I mostly know the factions that were available in base Dawn of War. I really loved the game Dawn of War in college. Never beat it. Terrible at RTSs, but I love that game. They're actually going to be doing a remastered version of it. I'm thinking of buying that. I'm not sure when I'll have time to play on my own, but even if I only do it once or twice, I would love to play. And in that game, I quite liked the Chaos.
Easy now.
But that might have just been their voice lines that won me over. Other than that, okay, I know a little bit of Space Marine lore, a teensy bit of Chaos lore. Really, I don't know any lore, I just know sort of their vibe. I know the Imperial lore separate from the Space Marines a little bit, about how they're just like fodder. They've got massive, like, powerful tools, but it's just manned by 30 men. They don't care if any of them die. I know Orc lore a bit. And I know Tau lore the teensiest bit. Of those, Orcs and Chaos are kind of funny slash interesting. I think Chaos, I like their look more than Orcs. Overall, just the ones I don't know any lore at all, but like their looks, I kind of like the funny Necrons. So probably I would, if I was ever gonna play it or something, I would look into if I'd enjoy playing as, Chaos or Necrons. PvP Dawn of War with chat? That would just be getting my ass kicked for hours, which might be entertaining, I don't know. That would just be me getting crushed. I was not great at that game. The reason I liked it a lot was because I like the art style in it, I like the voice lines in it a lot, but also, one of my biggest problems with RTS games is I put together an army I really like, and I send it in for the first battle, and even if I win, a certain uneven set of that army dies or is injured, and I stare at that and I'm like, I don't want to figure out how to build this back up. Who died? How many of the helicopters do I need? Which soldiers are hurt? Do I count this guy at half health as existent or not? Should I even be playing by numbers this way, or do I just need the right feel for it? And Dawn of War, for anyone who doesn't know, has a company system where you build a company of 4 Space Marines that you can reinforce back up unless they all die. And it slightly simplifies that. That's the reason I like that game. Hang on, everyone's getting mad at me. Let me give you an oatcake before bed, Jean Bon Pony. Let's do that. Orcs are literally just space hooligans, always crumping for a good fight. They dance? I didn't know they dance. Is that a thing you can find? YouTube. ORKZ orcs. Crumping. A proper crumpin' 4 unofficial Warhammer 40k audio. 38 minutes 45 seconds. A proper crumpin' Warhammer 40k audio freebooters. I wanted to see one actually doing the dance called crumping, but there's at least no top results for that. I don't know either, G-Rizzle. No idea. Crumping equals fighting. It's also dancing. You should try Rogue Trader. I've heard that's CRPG style, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 style RPG, and it's pretty good. I think Mondo was really enjoying it, but he stopped playing after 2 days because he said he realized the game has tons of talking in it. And for him, just personally, he felt that slowed it down, but he was very complimentary of the gameplay. It was very, very complimentary of that. He was loving it up until he realized how deep just the chatting went on a side quest and everything. It's great. I can't feed you. I'm not allowed to feed you. I can't feed you? Why can't I feed you?
When I was in Valentine,
wait, is this a positioning thing?
About, I think
Tilly.
I found something interesting.
Tilly, I'm having a moment with the pony
I'm
right
not
now.
Exactly sure. Something about the doctor's office. There's something funny going on there.
Tilly, I didn't even hear what fucking town you're talking about. All right, go back to bed. Tell me again in the morning. Write it down, because I won't, and I'm gonna forget.
Look. Anything else?
No, just that.
Tilly, you ever seen an orc crump?
Keep looking.
Will do.
Oh, good. I have like a quest for it or something. So is this just about positioning? I can't stand by like John Bumpony's head or something when he's hitched. Maybe. All right, feed. Have an oatcake. Only one oatcake? Have 2 oatcakes. How much does a horse need to eat? Can I get a feed bag or something for at night? Maybe I should go to the stable and see if they sell feed bags.
Get some rags, fella.
RDR2 is really good, but it's a major talking sim and has infinite content. You try the Pathfinder games by the same developers? I have not. I've seen a bit of them, but I've not played them. Sleep, please. Until morning. 8 hours, perfect. We went to bed at the perfect time. It's an animal hider. How much do your cats eat? Depends on which of my cats you're talking about. It varies hugely, depending on which of my cats you're talking about. You've played them? Kingmaker and OTR? Yeah, I love everything Owlcat's done. How much do I need to feed this animal that's more than twice my size? 2 oatcakes is probably enough. Like, mechanically in the game.
Good morning, Art.
Because here's the thing. You're going to tell me, like, well, use realism as your guide. That's what you're saying. Use realism as your guide. A gun needs more than to be fucking cleaned and operate better such that it jams less often, does more damage, is more accurate. And that's like halfway. There's some truly unrealistic shit in this. There's some horse shit in this. Well, the horse shit's very realistic. I never know whether to use realism or not as my guide. Do I actually need to feed John Bon Pony as much as you feed a horse? And if so, how? I don't know. There's a way to know. No, it's! I'm sure there's a way to know, but I've been getting on and off this horse, standing near it, opening this menu many times, and haven't figured it out yet. So I think you're going to need to accustom yourself to the idea that you're going to tell me during the credits how you can tell. Or I'm going to be so sad when John Bon Pony dies of starvation that I might say the safe word then. But I think it's going to be one of those things.
Come on now, boy.
The horseball shrink, realism rules this game. Only where they wanted to. Only where they thought it made good gameplay where they were able to. Not always. Wait, I don't need John Bon Pony. We're going to John Marston. The horse is shrinking because it's always hungry. I gather that's the joke people are making, but the horse seems to be the same size, so I think it's fine. How small is John Bon Pony now? About 3.5 foot? Only if everything else in the world's shrinking with them.
Arthur. John? Let's get on. Good. And you?
Got everything we need.
Good. I think we need another man. Charles?
I'll go get him. Meet us at the wagon when you can.
Sure.
Wait, we're like
See you,
blowing
Arthur.
up track and robbing a
Ain't
train
that
or
dumb.
setting a fire and robbing a train,
Next
right?
time, let the wolves eat all your brain. Then you'll be a genius.
I figured this was something the entire camp would be getting in on, but he just said we need another man. We're getting 3 for this job. Ideally, this is going to be another just like setup mission, right? You gotta pour fertilizer on your horse to make sure it grows up big and strong.
Who did you call a goddamn drunkard? Some shit.
You know, Bill, that the truth is an absolute defense against slander, right?
Hey, Arthur. Come here a minute.
Wait, where's Charles? I was trying to find... Okay, sorry. Wait, am I on a mission right now or not? John just walked away, but I don't have a marker to follow him. This must be something that updates after like 24 hours. I guess I'm free. Hey, Abigail.
What is it?
How's the beard coming in? Very strong, I was noticing. I don't actually know if it's grown since the end of last stream, but
Very funny.
it's definitely...
Would you do something,
it's grown a lot.
Jack? He seems kind of down. All this upheaval can't have been easy on the poor kid.
Why? Because I'm your preferred nursemaid?
Because he likes you, and, well, you know his father's useless.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go raise a child now. That's something I can do for a few hours until John's ready. Kids don't need a lot of attention at Jack's age, do they? Who's Jack? How old is Jack? At any age, do they? I have to wonder if Rockstar added the stupidly detailed horse testicles just for the press to get them. How'd the silly construction game go yesterday? It was fun. I was hoping for something as detailed in some of its physics and winching and various stuff as SnowRunner and MudRunner, and it is not that. But it's because they added a lot of other things to do. It's just, there are more things, each more shallow. However, it takes a little less focus, so you could do it while doing something on a second screen, if you like that kind of game. And or, it's very fun with friends, which you can't do SnowRunner and MudRunner with, I'm pretty sure. So playing with friends, I had a great time. It's the kind of thing I'd recommend if people are sort of interested in the game, they look into it, usually when a kid stops you walking around saying it's because they've sidewalk chalked, I don't know, like a game board down, they don't want you screwing up. I don't know what's happening here. Anyway, let's raise you, Jack.
What you up to?
Does that make Arthur a daddy? No. He might call us Uncle Arthur or something.
Fishing?
But not a daddy.
Sure.
No. Everything else about the way fans react to Arthur is what makes Arthur a daddy.
Okay.
Good. Let's go get your pole then. Now, you do have a fishing pole, don't you?
We're gonna learn fishing!
Uncle Jose made me one.
Good.
Oh, it's true what they say. Raising a kid will teach you both lessons.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone some point said that. Let's go.
What? I'll mount up and lift you on when you're ready.
Just put that in the horse's tail. The hook will make sure it gets tangled up and, oh, it's collapsible. What a fishing rod you have.
Where are we going?
Just down to the
Realism
river
guides
here.
this game.
You shouldn't go too far from camp.
Oh, okay.
You feeling better?
Arthur is daddy, don't listen to Hydro. I said he's daddy, I just said for a different reason.
You're a brave kid.
So, just like you.
Well, I don't know about brave. I ain't much of a kid no more. So your mama might disagree.
It's almost like you decided you only need half of what was said for your joke and then stopped listening. I wouldn't know what that's like.
Silly. It's been a tough few weeks up in that snow.
I like the snow.
Yes, but not like that.
When are we going back to the other camp?
The one near Blackwater?
Yeah.
Well, we're not. This is our spot. For now, anyway. Why?
I forgot a storybook there. We left so quick.
Well, I'm sure someone can get
Roadcraft
you
is the second screen.
storybook.
It's for keeping your hands busy when you're doing something else.
Well, we'll see. Got fish to catch first.
How much time will Hydro spend fishing? Welcome to the fishing stream. I guess it depends on how good the fishing in the game is. He may have been your father boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
You see that?
No, that's Pedro Pascal. Ever since I got TikTok, there's just been no other man for me. Have you seen those edits? Well, when you're older, Oh. Sorry, I was thinking about Pedro Pascal.
All right. This looks as good a spot as any.
should we stand, Uncle Arthur?
Down by the shore. Come on, follow me.
You show me where, Uncle Arthur.
In the water. Where do you think you see any fish in the grass?
You mean? I can't wait to get started.
Pedro is a zaddy. I'm too old to know what zaddy means exactly. I know it's still positive, but I don't know if it means a younger daddy, a more energetic daddy, if it just means more than a daddy, like the Omega daddy. Is zaddy just a stronger term, or is it a slightly different vibe than classic daddy? Use LB and tap RB to use the item wheel. Beep, boop. Down here, herbivore bait, fishing rod.
Where's your pole, Uncle Arthur?
First.
Zaddy, a sexually attractive man, especially an older one who's fashionable or charismatic. Okay, so it's the fashionable or charismatic, which certainly can go along with just daddy, but that zaddy is meant to specify and focus on a bit, because I don't think that's necessarily part of daddy. What, the word dilf too good for you? Every generation must make their own language, Tino, to upset the older generations. Simply don't be upset. You won't give them what they want. Just commit to a lifetime of learning.
Are you okay there?
I'm streaming now, kid. Give me a second here. All right, now put some cheese on your... is this how you fucking fish?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Do fish like cheese?
Now, cast your line.
There's a lot of cheeses. What kind of cheese do fish like?
And bring it forward in a smooth motion. Use your wrist, not your elbow.
Zaddy is more chic. Okay. I like new words when they're good. What's your problem with Zaddy? The Omega Daddy? Please, I cannot take much more. Barry just posted pics of Sue and Juniper in Discord. Oh, that's Barry, just posted. Barry got really upset you weren't posting enough. Found where you live and got pictures of Sue and Juniper? Good lord. Thank you for the picture. I'll look forward to seeing him later. Hold LT to grip rod. I am. I'm doing that right now. I promise you I'm holding it. I'm doing it. Hold LT. Holding LT. I am. Samantha. There we are. I was targeting the kid. I know. But come on! Grip your rod, Hydro. Not on stream! Now stop talking about zaddies! I have to fish! With cheese.
Like that?
That's it. Good. All we do now, Jack, is wait for a fish to take the bait.
I'm waiting to feel the fish.
Got a bite.
Well,
I assume it's rumble.
The tip of your fishing rod just twitching, don't yank it yet. That just means one's nibbling. If you feel a hard tug, that's a fish going for the bait, so yank hard to hook it.
Nothing yet. I feel I began pressing my controller to my face early. Hang on.
I got one.
I see. I see.
Now this is the classic. You just want to pull opposite of the way they're moving, seemingly, right? Quickly rotate R? Oh.
You see him fighting there, Jack? That's when you gotta be careful. You'll break the line. Best to wear him out first before you try to reel him in. Now seems like he's taking a rest now. I'm gonna try reeling him in nice and steady.
Okay. Cool. I wonder if I can rotate in the other direction. I think that'd be more comfortable, but I get it.
Jack, it's a bluegill. It's almost as small as you. We should really throw these smaller ones back. Give them a chance to grow up a bit.
No, fine. This oily, gritty fish is typically pan-fried. Cheese is a good bait and can increase strikes. Back you go. Enjoy the cheese, kiddo.
Can I take a break from fishing? I want to make something.
Okay.
Fine. Let me just go over here. Arthur and I will fish. Get out of here, Jack. Press Y to quick equip cheese bait.
Some of those red flowers. I'll be right back.
Leave me to my fishing. Was Hydra just sensually whispering into the controller? What did I stumble into? Zaddy talk and gripping rods? Damn, he really daddy. Hydra, I don't think a controller makes a good pillow. I need a good pillow. I'm still having but I think I know what the issue is now. And I may have some stretches to cure it. Anyway, let's go ahead and use those muscles to pull in a fish. Sure that's good for it?
I'm gonna try my luck over there.
I'm weirdly connecting myself with, what's happening? Oh, is left trigger pull in?
You gotta
What's
stick
happening?
at things, Jack.
I know.
Weirdly equating myself with
Got one, Jack.
the character in that sentence, not just saying that using a controller is going to pull a muscle in my back. Boy, that rumble is really very slight. Maybe that's on my controller? It's really very, very slight. It's almost hard to notice at first. Is this one the right size? This is exactly the same one. 1 pound, 13 ounces. Also, do you just do that by hand? Do you have perfect weight, Arthur? Like perfect pitch? You just know that to the ounces? We gotta keep one, come on. He said he was gonna go somewhere else and fish more, right? Do I have a new marker on my map?
Fishing sure is boring, Uncle Arthur.
I know. Boring as hell.
Let's try a different bait. No bait. Red bait. Red bait. Select the cheese. Oh, for God's sake.
But then, something happens. And you can get food for days.
I didn't know I was still in the quest.
Really?
If you're lucky.
Didn't realize I was
Until then, you just
not allowed to change bait.
sit, wait.
How to kill the bear, right? I did kill the bear.
It's good for you,
It's good for
Yes, and made him into a hat, true.
I guess.
you? Huh. I think you've got a bite. Look.
There we go.
You can't go the other way. You can only reel in one direction.
What are you making there?
You'll see. It's a surprise.
Maybe I should just stop fighting that. It seems to pull its way towards shore.
Still all right over
Maybe it'll
there?
hop right out of the water if I just let it.
Just want to catch one more. Then we'll call it a day.
So Arthur's definitively daddy? Took it down with a knife and random bullshit? 1 pound, 10 ounce bluegill. If I didn't keep one of the 1 pounds 13, we'll keep one of... That makes us an honorable cowboy?
And what?
This necklace I made
Necklace?
for Mama.
Sure.
What a fine young man.
Hello.
And in such complex circumstances. Arthur, isn't it? Arthur Morgan?
Who are you?
Yes, Arthur Morgan. Vanderlyn's most trusted associate.
Who?
You've read the files. Typical
That
case.
Dutch Vanderlyn?
Orphan street kid seduced by that maniac's silver tongue and matures into a degenerate murderer. Agent Milton? Agent Ross. Pinkerton Detective
Oh,
Agency.
Pinkerton.
Seconded to the United States government. Nice to finally meet. We know a lot about you.
Do you?
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. There's $5,000 for your head alone.
Wait, hang on.
$1,000?
I've been down the post office.
me?
No one said anything about no
Turn
$5,000.
myself in.
We want Vanderlyn.
Old Dutch. I haven't seen him for months.
That's so. Because I heard a guy fitting his description robbed a train belonging to Leviticus Cornwall up near Granite Pass.
We're also like within sight of the camp.
That a little old-fashioned nowadays.
Apparently not. Listen. This is my offer, Mr. Morgan. Bring in Vanderlyn, and you have my word you won't swing.
Oh, I ain't gonna swing anyways, Agent
Milton.
You see, I haven't done anything wrong. Aside from
I
not playing
paid
the
for
games to
all
your
those hair
roots.
tonics, okay?
Spare me the philosophy lesson. I've already heard it from Mac Callender.
Matt Callender.
He was pretty shot up by the time I got to him. So really, it was
These guys are on my
more of a
shit
mercy
list.
kill.
All I wanted was a fishing
Slow,
stream.
but merciful.
You enjoy being a rich man's toy, do you?
I enjoy society, flaws and all. You people venerate savagery, and you will die. Savagely. All of you.
Oh, we're all gonna die, Agent.
Some of us sooner than others. Good day, Mr. Morgan.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your fishing, kid.
while you still can.
Who are they?
No one to worry about, no one at all. Come on, let's pick up your things and get home.
Don't know why an IRL fishing stream came to mind, though I don't know how many fishing spots there are in New York City. I think people fish off some piers around the city itself. There's also trains, Metro North up to Freshwater, the LIRR out to somewhere I'm sure you could fish on Long Island. Here's the thing, I don't know how to fish, so I would need Arthur to teach me. I could cosplay Jack.
Can we go now, please?
Talking about a stream here, kiddo. Give me a sec, okay? Content's kind of my life.
The fish in the Hudson have 3 to 4 eyes, I hear. Well, you know how to fish. You just use the triggers and right stick.
Why did you lie about where Uncle Dutch is?
Not knowing how to fish makes it a better idea, not a worse one.
Because those are disagreeable men.
Did you just ask, kid, why I didn't say where Dutch is?
What did they mean?
Did you see that gun in that man's hand that he aimed at me, Jack? You understand?
No, I don't think so.
We might need to spend a few more hours together. You need more raisin.
He is. Like I said, don't worry about them. The world is full of disagreeable men. That's why you got all of us, to protect you from folk like them.
Because fuck the police, kid. F the popo. Now, repeat after me. F the popo. Now, when you're older, you can say fuck the police. Right now, we'll do the short version.
Did you like fishing?
It was okay, I think. It's a lot of waiting around.
It is.
Look, the kid's like 5 and raised around John. He can't be blamed for being an idiot. Now, okay, well, they talked like, oh, isn't that a bit... Arthur himself said, isn't that a bit old-fashioned about, like, train robbery and stuff? This whole thing has the air of, like, the cowboy era. It is ending. Wasn't that also the feel of Red Dead 1, which is a sequel in chronology to this? How many games... How long was the cowboy era ending for? Is the cowboy era still ending? I forgot I'm wearing a watch. I need to hit a button on to read the time.
How you boys getting on?
Great. We caught a fish, and I made you this necklace.
Ain't that pretty? Ain't I the luckiest? Did you thank Uncle Arthur?
No need. We had a...
Use a cool item.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just met some folk. I better go speak with Dutch.
Okay.
Hey, you did real fine, kid.
Thanks.
We got a problem. What? I just met some guys out near the river. A fella named, Milton, and, I don't remember the other fella's name. Ross. Milton and Ross. And they are employees of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And they know about the train, and they know we're here.
Were you followed back here?
No, they know we're near here. And they want you, Dutch. They offered me my freedom in exchange, they did.
Why didn't you take it?
Very funny. Well, what do we do now?
I say we do nothing. Just
Great plan. All right.
They're just trying to scare us into doing something stupid. We have turned a corner. We survived them mountains. We just need to stay calm.
In what sense have we turned a corner that relates to not getting caught by the Pinkertons? Okay, I guess we'll just trust Dutch. The Wild West era, where cowboys were a prominent figure, lasted roughly from the end of the Civil War in 1865 to the closing of the frontier in 1890. This period lasted about 25 years. This is 1889.
I ain't got ideas above my station.
So, or 1999, but I think 1889.
Sure.
1899. Oh shit, I actually don't remember. Is this 1889 or 99? He said old-fashioned, let's say 1899.
Saw, met, and got the full message.
I guess I'm adding extra years. I don't know how long Red Dead 1 takes place after Red Dead 2. It could be a year later. It just seems funny there's 2 games about, the end of the Wild West. Red Dead 1 is the death rattle. This is the last gasps. Dutch sounds kind of like the guy who played Wild Bill in Tombstone. So fishing. What else can we catch? Oh, right. In camp, we can't go any faster. Oh, yes. Thank you. I was waiting till after the video, but I forgot. Badadar, thank you for redeeming Random Panther. Let's see what you win on Wheel of There's my mouse. Panthers! Round and round, it got quite enough. Similar to the last one. I thought for a split second maybe it would go, but it didn't. But you still get a Crystal Panther. No one leaves without at least that. Thank you so much for the redeem, Badadar. There you are. The Crystal Panther everyone used to be satisfied with. And now they yell at me about unfair odds on the wheel. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how quickly people get accustomed to things and want more, expect more, are unhappy with what they've had, not even less. It's crazy, right? There it is. Thank you so much for the redeem. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Hope you're all having a lovely day. It is unfair odds? What way is it unfair? To you, to the Panthers, to me? I retreated to Special Panthers yesterday. Should have been here. There were a lot yesterday. A statistically unlikely amount. But it happened. You should do a 1% chance to get nothing. Message deleted by Explodaberry. You guys gotta put the legwork in. You gotta find the trail of the legendary animal. You've gotta track it. Make sure that you're not, you know, upwind of it. You've gotta have, like, the quiet boots on so it doesn't hear you scrabbling over the rocks to keep up with it. Only then. And by all of that, I just mean redeem it a lot and get lucky.
Well, that's exactly what I've been looking for.
An herbalist? An alchemist?
Well, hey there, partner. Come take a look at this. Look at this, my friend. Tobacco. Nature's gift to us all. Focuses the mind like nothing else.
Whatever you say.
Well, I say...
Gonna have grass
why
stains
buy
all
it
over
off
my
the shelves
pants.
when you can make your own. Well, plenty left here if you're interested. I'd best keep moving.
Well, shit. Thanks, I guess.
Oh, there's no quest? That was just to make me aware of... I feel like I would have noticed by now, because even I noticed by now you can pick herbs, but... Alright, thanks, game. That was just to make me aware? It's crazy how people change things and then make beds they have to lay in and then blame others. What did I change? What did I change? I added Panthers, gave you a very special occasion where you got to see them with some regularity. You didn't even discover all the ways you could see them that stream. Then, we went back to regular days, and you still had a chance of seeing more than the one Panther you were used to. Don't confuse a special stream with every day. Why isn't all Panthers on the wheel? Now there's a thought, but I already have them adding to 100%. I'll have to think about that. I wonder if I could make an invisible thing on the wheel. I did look into that, and I don't think I can with the current one, but maybe someday I'll figure that out. It'll be less of a surprise now that I've said that idea out loud, but trust me, it's going to take me a long time, because I'll forget I said it. I need to figure out if I can do it. I might not even be able to. I have to find a different thing or learn to make it myself. Who knows? I mean, I see jumping, so there's fish in here, right? Do I need to go anywhere particular to fish, or are there fish everywhere? Bait. Let's try bread bait and see what this gets. There's no deposed prince! Stop doing that! What are you doing? Your 500k H-bucks aren't necessarily worthless. There might be a use for them later. Maybe I'll put in a conversion where you can buy H-bugs with them so that I can make more equitable rewards available on both platforms, but you still get rewarded for the time you spend. Now you've thrown away 80k. Now, actually, Lucifel did one of those, 60k on something I've told you does nothing. Go follow Tino at twitch.tv/badweed. His stream is full of just as many bad decisions as he's making now.
Wins my wins.
No. No, the uwus don't make it better. They don't bother me like they bother others, but they don't make it better. Lucifel, thank you so much for the 100 Twitch bits. Very kind of you. I appreciate that aspect of it. Right, because taking away a bit from the Crystal Panther would be so hard. Do you hate Piss Panther Pocket? What the heck? Make Piss Panther 2% and all other Panthers become 98. You don't, I can actually type that in on the weighting because it doesn't make me add them to 100. It will just work out the odds themselves. But you said percent, not weighting. You think there's, what would that be? 4 times 98 is 270 plus 294 plus 2%, 296% wheel. Some kind of 4-dimensional circle. I guess it only needs to be 3-dimensional. It would be like a spiral so that parts can overlay each other.
All right, get some bread. Have some baguette. Away it goes into the river. Bread bait away. Catch some carb-loving fish.
Why is it doing that? I'm not touching anything on the controller. Why is it making that noise? Very tired fish. There we go. There we go. Can we at least get 1% for Roy? Poor Roy. My living room's no longer going to have decoration in it. I know I've thought about that. It may happen, but Roy's a big part of my living room decor. Are you going to make me take the paintings off the wall to show to you eventually? 9 ounce. Meat is flaky. Bread is just as good as any bait. Aggressive predators. 9 ounce. Where are the big fish? Can I like scent rich areas of fish? Oh, I can see fish here. Do they appear to be any bigger or smaller in different places? There's no fish over there. So they're designated fishing spots in this game? Where they gather? Does it extend upriver a little bit, where I might see bigger fish? What's that line? Oh, I guess it's just a lighting artifact. Where'd all the fish go? I can't see anything now. Where'd all the fish go? What the fuck? Do I have to have my fishing rod out? No. It's not how we fish. In order to see fish? Is that how it works? Oh, I wonder if the fish are even loaded in when you don't have your rod out. But anyways, tracking only tracks fish when you have your rod out. They all look so small. I guess all the stories I've heard about, like, you know, hundreds and hundreds pound fish, they're saltwater fishing, maybe? Is 9 ounces acceptable in freshwater fishing? It obviously depends on the fish, too, but, like, is that sort of more like what I should be... Is there anything big in this game to fish up? I'm sure there is, but, like, normally, or just you have to go find the right place? Well, let's try our luck a couple more times and just see if it's low odds, but... there are bigger fish here. Maybe. Maybe. I want a fishing stream as much as the rest of you, but let Hydro fail. What's really upsetting about that message is I am here fishing. I thought that's what you're getting. Let hydro... Aren't I doing it? Thought tamping it would put bait on. Alright, bait is what? Hold left button? Bread, corn, cheese. Let's try corn for the hell of it. Oh, wait, attract smaller fish. Smaller fish. Smaller fish. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. An idea comes to mind. The Wheeler, Ross, and catalogs never let me down before.
Idiot.
To the shops, John Bon Pony! Is this the way to the shop? It's almost north of me. Oh yeah, this is, the what's it called? Treasure was on the other side of this. I think I know where I am. Oh, the pain. That's like 20% of fishing, isn't it? You're walking up and down a shore, not fishing. I'm trying to figure out the effective way to fish. According to my brother-in-law, most of fishing is drinking beer and eating sandwiches, only like 2% being actual fishing. I'm managing that. Except I don't drink, but I'm working on it. Hang on. Moonshine. There you go. Now we're fishing. Water is really secondary to fishing.
Human nature never changes.
I've got a $15 bounty in Valentine. Where's the post office? Valentine's post office is in here, right? Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Emerald. You know what? You'll stay. No, no, there's a post office in here. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Lordy! I got eyes on you, dang it. Any more trouble and you're out.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I bought a lot of hair tonic. Oh, it's gonna be hard at the shop, isn't it? Hang on, I gotta figure out how to get money. Let's go take a look at the Wheeler Ralston catalog as long as we're here and just hope there aren't any of the law around. Let's go see if we can take a look at the catalog. Fingers crossed.
Bad nerves. I can't work. Can you give me some money?
Maybe later. Not today, as it turns out.
Just want to get a drink.
Okay.
Out of the damn way.
Do you sell bait and how much do you charge for it?
Back for some more provisions? Have a look around.
I was so sure he was going to say hair tonic. I would love if they'd recorded that for a variety of items.
Their outfit beats
Provisions. I wish he'd said hair tonic. Adjusted today, that bounty is $500. That's fucking cheap. Okay. We must not have done anything that bad, right? I've been watching a lot of The Good Wife and, like, you know, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands bail for even small things. Hunting and fishing. We make many friends through our gun department. Zoom? Sorry?
Being the main store
Sorry?
in town, people come to depend on you.
What? Those with a proclivity to amass large quantities of weapons are eager to share their views via written correspondence. I can only imagine. We submit a few for your reading. Gentlemen, I have received my order from you and am greatly pleased. My wife directly took to the female pills for weak women, as well as the laudanum. I'm sure she needs laudanum. Living with you. I had ordered a hunting rifle and knife and would have written you much sooner as I was eager to try it. However, I have been very sick for a considerable period and confined to the bed. I was quite taken with delirium and kept the wonderful knife I purchased from you in my rheumatic hand at all times. I clutched its well-made craftsmanship as if my very life depended on it. When my wife came in to change my bedpan, you can bet I menaced her with it. Such was the depth of my affliction.
Valentine's been a rough kind of town, as long as I can remember.
Don't make excuses for the letter writer. She still harbors a grudge about my infirmed period and points to the long scars on her arms and thighs deriving from those dark days where I commenced to erupt in a frenzy and pursue and interrogate family members on threat of death. Having shaken off my malady, I took to that rifle right away and must say it was worth thrice what I paid for it. I wish you and your family as well, and may God bless you for creating such wonderful knives and guns, T.L. Adams.
Land once, but I ain't sure.
Female steroids? His wife's getting swole. Time to drink some more shampoo while staring into this guy's soul. Happy pills for women. Dear sirs, I have received my clothes and the sawed-off shotgun and tomahawks from the express office and quickly dashed home in a hurry. I am a fit boy, 12 years of age, but am small for my time of life. Please know that I spend countless hours admiring the pages of your catalog, especially the mesh-woven fine cotton union suits for women. Please excuse the tenor of my wetter. My voice is changing, and it comes through in my writing somehow. I also greatly delight in reading about your extra long waist medium form corsets. My mother is of small frame and recently ordered the 6-hook satin handsomely embroidered corset intended for ladies with small bust size. I examined it at length and am very much pleased with the fine quality and workmanship as well as the elegance it brings to the feminine form. Thanking you for the value received and the nightly satisfaction you have brought me, yours truly, G.D. Kenner. So fishing. I'm sure we'll be back for stuff. We'll read that another time. I've had enough of people who write in here now. You sell live worms for 50 cents. A tin full of live worms, excellent for protecting medium-sized lake fish, especially steelhead trout. Medium and large-sized lake fish, but it costs $2.50. Okay. Wait, lure and bait, lure and bait, lure and bait. A lure I can use over and over again, right? So we buy a lure. Are you using any kind of lure or jig to catch the fishes? Now I just need to find a lake. We had enough money for something.
And that should be good.
Let's go find a lake. I have 87 cents to my name.
Thank you.
You think hair tonic burns on the way out? Sorry.
Out of the way!
Wearing basically a turtleneck. You look surprisingly modern.
Excuse me, but I need some money. I fought in the war.
Can you read that like you can barely breathe, like you just ran somewhere and the corset doesn't let you breathe? That would be a little more accurate. I thought the implication was that the kid was masturbating to the drawings of women in corsets and stuff in the catalog, and the images the corset his mother bought gave him. Not that he was wearing them. What's that face for? Did I said it out loud, or people disagree with me? Do I have the wrong idea from that letter? Alright, I need a lake, not a river, I need a lake. We've graduated before even figuring out fishing. I need a lake. Heartland Overflow, O'Cree's Run, Moonstone Pond. I mean, none of them are called lakes, but I'm sure they count. Let's try Moonstone Pond. That seems sort of mid-range, you know? It's a pond. It doesn't look that big, but we have media larger than a river. Let's try that. Waypoint. In that case, I decline to excuse the tenor of his weather. Thought that letter was about cross-dressing and getting caught. You know, it might be. I guess I just took from him saying I enjoy looking at the feminine form in the magazine. I focused on that because that came first. But it could work for either interpretation.
Arthur! Oh, am I glad I found you. Arthur, they got Bill.
Shit, no. You wanna go fishing?
I found their camp nearby. They got Bill tied up. I'm gonna go take care of it. Come on.
Oh, sloppy Bill.
Yeah, well. You coming?
All right, lead the way.
I mean, two things can be true.
How'd you find him?
He said he was going hunting. Never returned. I was able to track him pretty easily. Only a matter of time before they decide to pick up camp. Head for town to collect the bounty.
Guess we're in sights again.
When are we not, Arthur?
Fair point.
What'll Dutch do?
Ain't for me to say. Doubt Bill will like it, whatever it is.
He's a problem.
Can we swap Dutch for Bill? Dutch seems a lot better for the gang than Bill. I don't know much about Bill, to be fair to Bill, but what I know about Bill is he falls off of things drunk in his long johns.
How to kick it later.
He's not alone in that, but it's all I know about him.
You okay, boy? How you doing, boy?
Your horse makes those noises too? So that's normal, right? Do people ever tell you you're neglecting your horse, Javier? I get that shit all the— How many oat cakes does your horse eat a day?
I think John Bonpony has kennel cough. Hydro's mind is just stuck in the gutter after all the horse testicle talk. Hey, it's just part of health that at some point humans begin masturbating, okay? I don't deny these facts.
Okay.
Don't usually talk about letters written into magazines about it, or my interpretation that a letter is about it, but, you know.
There they are.
That and the rimming talk.
Stake out your position.
Hang on a sec. Carbine repeater and shotgun.
I'm ready when you are, Arthur.
You idiots ever hear of Dutch's boys? You're gonna pay for this.
Damn it. I can't you be a little bit taller, Arthur? So, do I say anything? Do I do anything? Do we just go? Can I tell you when to— I guess we'll just start this. Which one's Bill? I think I know which one Bill is. I need to change angle a little bit. Fucking bushes. Oh, you can kill the music. I got them all.
This'll shut you up.
Oh shit, alright. I took his hat off, you can kill the music. He's shamed, he'll die soon enough, he can't even aim, look at him. One more. One more.
I'll get the ropes.
Are we still doing the running / rimming bit? Always KFC? Yeah, you don't want to be thought of as not a giving lover, do you?
Just in time. Let's go! Get me out of here!
Javier? Okay, you got it.
Thanks, Javier. I owe you for this. Well, I'm gonna head back to camp, find a bottle, and nurse these bruises.
Yeah. I'm headed to camp as well.
What's that say?
Thanks, Arthur.
I said cocaine a second ago?
What's next?
They used to make gum out of it? Shit. Why that's— I mean, terrible, terrible habit. Kentucky bourbon, potent miracle tonic, delightful. John Bon Pony makes me laugh every time I hear it. Glad you enjoy. Which one is Bill? Lamau? Imagine if you shot him first. I was very worried that was going to happen. Cocaine was like Frank's Red Hot back then. They just put that shit in everything. I bet there were people like, what, you don't put cocaine on all your food? Are you kidding me? Surely you chew cocaine gum. Not even that? No, I'm really into cocaine. I keep some in my purse, you know? Sawed-off shotgun, worn Cattleman revolver. Didn't I shoot like 3 or 4s? There's got to be someone I haven't looted, right? You. Health cure. Can I loot anything from the cart or whatever? Seemingly not. Alright. Loot lockbox. Right button for hat? What hat? What hat? Oh, different thing. You know, it's not bad. Let's wear it a little while. Is this like straw hat? A nice straw hat, but a straw hat? Why is it ribbed like that? That part's a bit weird. Otherwise, the shape, the colors aren't bad. Let's do a little hat shopping. What are the kind of hats you got here? Am I picking up a bounty hunter? Why was I targeting? What was I targeting? What am I doing? I'm just holding X. I didn't do anything other than hold X there to try and pick up a hat. The white shaker in the diner used to be the cocaine shaker. All right, let's get out of here before I walk into the fire again. Let's cook the fish we caught. There it is. Plain flaky fish gives a little bit of everything. Plain prime beef, oregano prime beef. So what do you need for this stuff? I still just haven't happened upon all the stuff you need for those. I guess I haven't seen mint anywhere. Sure. Make me plain flaky fish. Cook it so well the fish goes... It's sort of a heart shape. It's almost there. Also, I know I'm old. It's like this now, right? I know. I'm 65. Oh, I don't need it right now. Go ahead and stow that. Oh, wait, it was showing me... I do need that right now. How do I leave the campfire? I think I'm confused because there's delay on a lot of the controls. Not big, really, but, you know, it's got to, like, ready a little bit of an animation and play it, and I'm always thinking 0.1 seconds after I hit the button, why the fuck hasn't it happened? Is my controller disconnected? What? Even hard hands is different now? It is. It is. You just do this. Did they put like morphine and cough syrup back then? Probably. Ray used to recommend just using straight up morphine to get babies to stop screaming. They used to recommend Guinness to pregnant women.
Time to go, boy.
Because it had more nutrition than a lot of other drinks easily available then. And other stuff that wasn't so great for pregnant women, but, you know. You live, you learn. Wrong hydro, that's old now. What's the new way? What's the new way? Now then. There's a stranger somewhere around here. There's a bounty. There's someone here you can meet. Oh, there's bounty in this whole area. Well, I've got a pond to get to. I'll meet the stranger later. We got a fish.
Yep.
We got some night fishing to do. Alice, just put your thumbs together like a little Korean one. What, like this? Or like... 'cause that sort of makes one. Sort of thing?
Yep.
It stopped spina bifida. Cocaine, morphine, or Guinness. General difference between poison and medicine is the dosage. Nothing on the stream is real medical advice, okay? Whether I say it or whether I read it out loud, Samantha. A little bit of Guinness is not my recommendation if you're pregnant. Talk to your doctor. Thumb and finger. There's something like a heart in there. All my other fingers are in the way. Thumb and finger? Thumb and finger? Which finger? I can't picture it.
Yep.
Doing hard hand with just 4 fingers is less sincere than with all of your digits. Everyone should have at least 3 4 Locos a week. I'm serious, even if I choose to read a message aloud, that doesn't mean it's serious medical advice. Personally know a doctor, retired, who tied a knot in his handkerchief, then put a tad of whiskey on the knot and handed it to a mom to give her baby that was teething. Yeah, I think my dad's mom did that, like, oh, just a little, you know, whiskey on the gums or brandy on the gums or something. I think he told me once he's old enough that happened to him too. Index and thumb, rest the fingers in a closed fist. Where's the heart? This is loser. Where's the heart? Index and thumb, rest in a closed fist. I post a picture in general. That's a heart? You know, it works better looking at it from my side, but I have trouble turning that to you nicely, getting the angle right. But still, there's no line that delineates where the end of your thumb's contribution is. So, like, I get the idea, but it doesn't work really well for my eyes, given I'm not used to it. It could take a lot of getting used to. I get the idea.
Yep.
He's learning! Are we hand models now? No, I'm in a phase of ripping my nails off. I need to stop that. Stopped it twice in my life for years each time, but whenever I have too much free time or stress, or both, I've come back to ripping them off. It's quite literally shorthand for heart. My hands stayed the same size. Unlike my horse, right? But did the whiskey help? I mean, probably. Y'all make me glad I can't drink. I'll just stop stressing then. Oh, I'll just stop stressing. If I stop stressing, you're never getting another Shadow of the Erd Tree highlights video. There are 2 sides to this coin. Horse agitated by a predator. If prey gets too close, your horse will buck you off and flee.
Okay, then.
There's a lot going on here. Agitated by a predator. Is there a wolf in the area? There are cows over there in the field. Alright. John Bon Pony, if you gotta run, you gotta run. I'll whistle for you. I'll go find whatever the hell's here. Nope, that is not the predator. That's gonna be something else moving like that. I see deer. Heads down, they're grazing on something. That's also deer. Where's the predator? Can't see shit. Can't see anything. Still nothing. Is it further this direction? Since it warned me as I went this way, I just sort of assumed it wasn't right on the road, so I decided to check this hill as there's a house on the other side. But maybe all those assumptions were just wrong. What's that over there? That's got its head up. Is that a wolf? No, that's a deer. That's a fucking deer, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on a sec. What's wrong with my eyes? Why can't I find anything? I'm certain they're using real start. There's Orion. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm certain this game is using real stars. And that over there is... Oh shit, I recognize those 3, but I can't remember the whole thing. There's Ursa Major upside down. Cool. Predator? No clue. John Bon Pony just got some really weird vibes from that dude on the road. He seemed like a creep, you know, a predator. John Bon Pony's got a lot of gruff in his voice. It's raspy. He's a little hoarse. Better hoof it to the store for some cough syrup. Morrowind navigation, trying to figure out where the fuck you are using the stars. What is that down there? That looks like a fox. Was a fox driving my horse? A fox wouldn't attack a horse, would it? Maybe the predators moved on. We can hope. That bit I asked about was Cassiopeia? No, you're still upset. Can you indicate in what direction you smell, sense something? What's over there behind that? That's a rabbit, right? Or maybe another fox? John Bumponi, I've got no idea. I'll dead eye and shoot it if it comes out, but I can't see anything that should be a threat to you, so let's just go at a gallop through this. I take your concerns seriously, but I don't know what to do about them right now. That looks like a wolf or two up there. You sensed them from further away than I believed, didn't you? Is that what happened? Yeah, that looks like a straight up wolf. They're going away. Are they? They're not going away. So they're not attacking. What are they doing? Oh, hey, I take a right turn here anyway. Away I go. If you could just point a hoof in the general direction. How about 1 clop for north, 2 clops for east. 3, do you understand the system, John? Yeah, let's just go straight across. If I may. Seems I might. Maybe we are the predators. What's up, Candy? What are you aiming me at? I wasn't pulling to the right. Oh, and a wolf coming near me? In fact, I have a red marker on the compass. Is it actually coming for me? It's gone now.
There, boy. That's my boy. Whoa, you all ready?
What did I just do? I'm just trying to open the fucking... Put the weapon away so I can open the John Bon Pony menu. God damn it, game. You happy now? There we are. Hang on. My hand didn't even move that time, did it? Do I have to do something more to brush the horse? I can keep hitting the button and the animation continues? Does it do something more? I can't tell if anything is changing here. I mean, I'm still working on the same spot. I'm not sure that did more than just brushing once. Anyway, who's this hunter I was hearing? Hello, sir? Where'd I hear them from? Oh, hey. No, you got your own horse. You're somebody else. Where is your person? Horse? Nothing to tell me? Could we make friends? Where? I'm not allowed to pet this horse. Where is your human? Ah.
I thought I saw you over there.
Let's not fuck this up for him. What are you aiming at? Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, good. We have the carbine. Why is there a dodge button? I thought there was up until the last second when I realized, why do I think there's a dodge button? Why do I ever think there's a dodge button? Why in the world do I think there's a dodge button? Fucking hell. Is the hide in good condition? Sir? Do you have a quest or anything? Sir? Did you fuck off? Wow. So, fishing is going well. Not our sick drip. Don't worry, it'll get fixed. It happened before. I think we paid extra so we would get a lifetime of replacements on our outfit. I've got no other explanation for how my hat's not got bullet holes after a bit. A new coat. But we've got a way to get a new coat, don't you worry. Well, damn, you ain't dead after all. I've died, what, once? And it was in a gunfight. The animals so far... I mean, I got knocked down by the first bear, the legendary bear, for the quest to learn about tracking. Twice. But I think I healed in between is why I was fine. Speaking of healing in between... Slightly restores health core, assorted biscuits. 8 of them? Yeah, sure. Let's cookies our way through this. Wait, that made a huge difference to my health core, didn't it? There we are. Alright, that'll heal up while we fish. Now, let's catch these medium to large lake fish. Only 3 meat? How? Did you see the body? I left a lot there. Bait, give me the lure.
How's about this bait, I wonder?
That's a hell of a warranty, that it is. I mean, to be fair, I paid like $12.50 for this coat, so you'd expect the best service. Wouldn't you? Do I need to use bait as well?
Come on.
That's a lake, not a pond. They don't have lakes in this game. Not large enough. Not that I've seen yet. Tap right trigger to flick the line. Why does it say Lake Lure 1 up there? Can I lose this lure? Can I catch anything with this lure? Nothing's happening. Oh, something. The line is taut. Hello? Look, fishing and not catching anything. It's just hyper-realism. What's up, Cam? So, anyone got any good fishing stories? I did some catch and release fishing with my dad a couple times when I was a kid. Never caught anything to speak of that I recall. Spent a lot of times and caught nothing. Didn't really learn much about fishing. I liked all the different lures and stuff and their designs. That's what I enjoyed about it. Just went to do that conversion for $12.50 in today's dollars, and I knew I was looking for RDR2 conversion and asked if I wanted to pre-made charts for the prices in Red Dead. That's fantastic. Last time I went fishing, I had the best nap ever. Didn't catch a thing. When I was younger, I tried fishing 3 times and my rod broke within 2 throws every time. I'm not sure this lure is working. Maybe I got the wrong idea about how much... Reset cast. How much you need to... I don't have any bait for anything large. It's all smaller stuff. Jeez. Jeez. These don't seem to tell me anything about whether they're for...
This could work.
Whether they're for, bullhead catfish only live in swamps, but chain pickerel can be found almost anywhere. Alright. I've got the wrong lure for it, but can I catch chain pickerel with this? That suit costs $462.36, but it's worth it when you consider they'll send you an infinite number of them. Can't use smaller fish to get bigger fish? They haven't taught me that. Maybe, but I don't know.
Ha! You'll do.
Is it another bluegill? No, it's a rock bass. Also known as red eye among rural anglers, rock bass can be pan-fried whole for their flaky meat. Try using cheese as bait. I just got it with bread, but I guess what's in the pond is in the pond. I suppose. Maybe go in search of something bigger than a puddle. I don't have the bait for it, apparently. Alright, okay. Let's go in search of somewhere else. John?
Hey, boy.
O'Cree's Run. Veterans Homestead. Is that where we do the legendary bear?
Yeah.
There are no lakes. He's using a lake lure.
Okay there.
I don't know what the difference is between a pond and a lake in real life. I know generally a pond is on the smaller end, a lake is on the larger end, but I don't know if there's actually hard and fast rules or if anyone gives a shit. But in my experience of lakes within my life, and what I've seen of the game, which might be 1/10 its map, but I expect is a bit more than that. Still, just what I've seen in the game, nothing in this game is the size of a lake. But let's go find what they consider a lake. Geologists give a shit, I bet. Ponds don't usually go above your waist. Is there something between a pond and a lake? A pake. Blonde. No. Wait. Maybe. A run. Don't say a rim.
Yeah.
Bit steep. Bit steep. Come on, John. Nice job.
Slow up now.
John, let's go check the other side of the run out. I think I've been mauled enough today. Literally this day.
Easy, boy. You're a good boy.
Are any bears around this side of the place? There's a campsite. Person might not love me fishing near them, but presumably with the camp there, bears are less likely to come around, possibly?
Easy, easy.
Is there anyone here right now? There is. Okay. Well, you just scream if you see a bear. You're my bear detection system. Look at that. There's something big out there. Okay. Lake lure, great.
Okay.
So we do change that. So you use a lure or bait, not both. Do bears generally live close to one another because I got spawn camped by 3 once? Sounds like they do. This game is hyper realistic. Bear is well known for hating free food. All right. Give a little bit of that. twitching. Ooh. Can you feel a bite? I haven't felt a bite. But the line just seems to go tense sometimes. Was that too often? Did I spook the fish? Because I see one I can see going left and one I can see going right. That was too often? Let's re-aim. Try again. We're still going left. I think I'm missing him. I think I'm missing him entirely.
Oh, you're on, my friend.
Why am I not reeling? Oh, I am. It's just quiet. I'm rotating as fast as I was before. Why does it feel like it's reeling slower? This one comes in a lot slower than the last ones did. Must be a large one.
Come on.
We've skipped over medium into the big fish, Samantha. Possibly a legendary. Bet this fish has a stomach full of pocket watches or something and a name like Old Ticker. Come on. Captain Hook would fucking hate it.
Yep, come on.
Is it getting near to me at all? Because it looks like it is a little bit, and then there's a struggle period. And then overall, is it getting further away every time it's struggling? The struggle periods seem less and less. Hold down L to drag the fish towards you, quickly realign and make fast progress. Oh. Push down L, not pull it down, but literally push this. That doesn't seem to make a difference. What are you talking about? I think that's what you mean. Push and hold R in A direction to prevent fish pulling out line.
Come on.
I mean, people are already telling me the line's gonna break. Should I do that, or should I just hope you get tired enough that eventually I win this? Oh, you have to make it a separate motion? You can't just roll the left joystick to down? Are you reeling it at all? You can hear it reeling in. I'm rotating the thing. You can see in the bottom right. I'm not blocking that. You can see that I'm rotating it. You can see it rotating. Don't say I think he is. I don't think he is. You can see it happening.
A little more. You're almost done.
Push and hold R in A direction to prevent the fish pulling out the line. Overuse risks snapping the line. Push and hold R in A direction. So next time it struggles. Okay, so I'm holding the reel rather than letting it spool out, but it risks snapping. And I've got no idea. It's just sort of feel whether it's going to snap or not. You sort of have to do it a lot. Lose some fish, and then you learn.
Oh, come here.
Look at his hands on the pole. He's barely reeling. You literally can't see my hands a vast majority of the time. What are you talking about? The camera's shaking more now. Is that bad? My actual thumb is tired of this motion now. Okay, you've got to be reeling before you hit down on the joystick. Wait, no you don't. It just worked that time. What determines when hitting down does? My fingers just automatically did what I thought was the wrong thing, and it worked that time.
No! The line. Damn.
I don't understand what happened. I didn't understand any of that. They gave me so many directions. The controls felt like half the time they worked and half the time they didn't. I don't know what... I mean, I know why it broke, but I don't know if I should tell. I don't know what any of that was.
Nice try. Now do it again.
I only had the one lure. I only had one lure. Please, Phil, thank you so much for the 100 Twitch bits. I appreciate it. Can we bow fish? I'm very willing to try. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. It's very generous of you. It's not marked red. We have the problem of, you know, how light travels through water. Why did that arc so high? Someone closer to shore can try this on. Have I scared them all away? You're all very small. What's happening? Oh, stamina. Right. My stamina core is dead. Whoa. Oh, probably the fishing ate up the stamina core, I imagine. What restores some stamina core? Warmer rum will do some Deadeye as well. Sure, let's do that. Fishing isn't going well. Let's drink more before we start shooting arrows. What the? I'm pretty sure you can't bowfish. I don't think that's allowed.
You can't be here.
Just I'm not good enough.
Got you was yellow.
Where'd John Bon Pony go? There you are.
Come on now, boy.
You're done.
That guy's got some anger problems. Angry drunk man yells at fish. Using an arrow and Arthur literally has a gun. Well, someone said bow fishing, so I was trying bow fishing. First time you've ever seen a line break?
Yeah.
Well, I picked up some money from those guys. Should we go buy another lure?
Use a cool
I
item.
guess. KFC, thank you so much for redeeming Random Panther. Let's see what you get on Wheel of Panthers. I've got my hand on a special one. I won't tell you which, but I'm ready for... I'm moving my hand over to the regular, but still, there is your Panther. Thank you so much for redeeming. Hope you enjoy seeing it. Isn't it delightful? Everyone, you've got KFC to thank for this glimpse of what a sparkly, lovely Crystal Panther. How absolutely incredible and gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. And only an 84% chance to see. An 84% chance. How generous of Hydro, isn't it? There it is. There it is. Lovely. Thank you for the redeem, KFC. Hope you're having a lovely evening. How do I get back to the store or whatever? Or is there a store around here? Emerald Station. Not unless you can mail order shit. Heartland Oil Fields. I don't think so. I guess we're going back to Valentine. Is Valentine the only town in this game? How big is this map? There were towns down here, so alright. Strawberry. Okay, Strawberry's a real town with stuff going on, clearly. Blackwater's area, it's on lockdown, and like the Pinkertons or someone has taken over this town, so maybe someday, but not right now. Valentine's certainly the easiest from where I am. That I know of. That I know of. That I know of. Well, Amira, what can you get for a regular bear pelt? What's the value of one? Money or crafting-wise?
Back to it.
How you doing, boy?
That was
Hey, move it.
that was my horse, not you.
That's my boy.
We're gonna need a whole other stream to tell you stuff about this game. Much more than credits. A panther puts on hat. Perry the panther. Forgot how good this game looks. Where's our all panthers option? Samantha deserves it. Samantha's really not grateful for the panthers they already have. I'm not sure rewarding them further is a good idea. Good luck with the missions, Darkfire, and thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a lovely time playing Helldivers. You're playing RDR2? I am. Though if you listen to Samantha, barely. Barely. There's so much I've not figured out. They keep telling me that my horse is getting smaller. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm trying to play it. Good to see you, Bluest Crown. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Hydro, how have you made it so long without playing this game? Seems like your cup of tea. I neither like nor dislike the GTA style of game, and I don't care about cowboys. But I saw a whole bunch of clips from Jess's stream when she's doing it. Everyone follow Bugcatcher Jess. And that made me a little more interested and started getting suggested more clips on things, and it looked more fun and a little less just rootin' tootin' cowboys than I thought. So that made me finally interested. But when the game came out, I played a little bit of Red Dead 1 way back when, and that one is very similar in gameplay if you don't happen to know, but the tone is certainly more just sort of rootin' tootin' cowboys. It's got plenty of variety in it, but my memory is it's more than this one seems to be. So I just assumed I wouldn't care that much about this game. Ah, here's where we depart from the road. Slow down a bit. Let's slow down a lot. I'm gonna need to buy you new shoes at some point, but for now, here we are. A trader and a trapper. Ungrateful. We love and appreciate all the Panthers. Fuck Piss Panther. I mean, you've already ruined your argument there. We just want to adore all of them, except Piss Panther, at once. Trapper, trapper, trapper. I should bring this along to you. Hang on. Let me get that off you. It's a hot summer's day. Weave the hard, unmalleable twine in the hot summer's dirt. Thank you, John Bon Pony.
Hey, you selling that pelt?
Maybe. What are you offering for it? Let's see. Sell, buy. Sell has the crafting as well, does it? Sell recent provisions, horse cargo. Don't you craft? How do you craft? Buy. Why not A?
All made to measure.
Garment sets, clothing, reinforced equipment, saddles. Oh, you have other stuff. So garment sets. And these require all legendaries, right? You're legendary. You do not own this item. You won't even tell me what it is? Oh, wait. The trophy. Oh, is that to make a thing you hang up like in camp or something? Perfect, perfect. Hawks. They don't always have to be legendary, though. Some pieces do. Gotcha. Gotcha. Does a regular bear pelt serve for any part of this? Legendary, perfect bison pelt. I've got 2 legendary bear pelts. Do I? I got 3 from that bear or something? Have you been holding on to them for me? I don't know what any of that means. Okay, clothing. Perfect badger pelt. Perfect, 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 perfect. Everything needs to be perfect for you. Here we go. These are the ones that don't need to be perfect. Just don't have anything for any of them. Reinforced equipment. Horseman, sharpshooter, weapons expert. How does this work? Sharpshooter bandolier. Increase ammo capacity for repeaters, rifles, and shotguns. Complete challenges for them. I need to figure out where I can read the challenges. Okay, I probably can't do any of those. Saddles. This is going to be challenges again. Perfect snakeskin, cougar pelt, bear pelt, still all perfect. So you need perfect for like anything.
All the way from here to the border.
Interesting.
The northern border, that is. And I've never been out of work.
Interesting. All right, I guess I'm selling you this pellet because there doesn't seem to be another use for it.
Right, let's see.
Okay, that's it. Pleasure doing business with you. We can go buy a couple lake lures.
Thanks,
In
Mitch.
case I fuck up again, Samantha. Found you on Insta and watched so many reels. Went to follow here and you're streaming. How cool. Oh, what's up, FromSoft Steve? Well, thank you for coming over. Not a lot of people make that effort. I hope you enjoyed it. The reel, I mean, and I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. He's reading more than the catalog, Samantha. There's hope he'll learn. I'm trying to read. It's memory that's also the issue, but I'm trying to learn. All right, let's go to the shop and get another lure and see if... I feel like once I understood what they meant by holding onto the reel so that it couldn't be drawn out each time, we started making slow but measurable progress, unlike before when there was no progress. However, that might also be what snapped the line, so I don't know if it's going to actually, like, improve things if we do that, but we can try. Also, do I have anything else that gives stamina? Bourbon, but it will hurt my heart a bit. Now I've got nothing that just gives stamina. Okay, bourbon it is. While riding. While on the ride. Swear to God, Hatter, I'll start an official petition. Wear our Crystal Boys cowboy hats. Oh, I forgot to put them on today. They're in a drawer, I believe, beside me. Let me see. Let's take a look. They are here. Is all the tape still with them? Sorry to ruin the magic, but that's how they were stuck on, Samantha, just with tape. Oh, this tape doesn't work anymore. You want a stream of me taping hats onto Panthers? So that's what it would take. Hang on, what other hats work? You don't have any tape on you. You've got one bit of tape on you. Will you go on the Gray Panther? Black hat? Kind of. Red hat. You've got both bits of tape on you. Will you sit on the Piss Panther nicely? I gotta spread them out a little bit so that I don't knock the black hat off the Gray Panther trying to do this. Okay, kind of. And the big one? I mean, should I even worry? What are the odds anyone gets the big one today? Well, its hat is roughly on it now. Wait, no, Brown was on... Grape Panther had the red hat. Not Amber Panther, not Piss Panther. What am I thinking? Grape Panther had that hat. Brown hat was on. Can't say words. Back to the game.
Yep.
Dirt Rat's also a good name for a horse. Share with the horse, he's thirsty too. Aim weapon. Something. I can't feed John Bon Pony or do anything when on John Bon Pony other than ride, right? It doesn't seem I can. How about a pat for you instead?
Yeah.
Good animal.
Boy.
See? John Bon Pony loves me.
Yeah.
You have me checking every corner of the screen for indicators every time I get on the horse or get off the horse. I still have not noticed anything about their status. I begin to believe that this is all a hoax.
Yeah.
Hydra, John Bon Pony looks like he's shrinking, or did you get bigger? Maybe that's the issue. Good Arthur Morgan is getting out and about, getting exercise, eating well, getting in fights, building muscle. We're just getting bigger. We're just getting bigger in stature and in your minds. Good Arthur Morgan is growing on you. You're paying more attention to him. He seems physically larger and is a bit. That just makes John Bon Pony look smaller. John Bon Pony is well fed and fine. You're worried because you like Good Arthur Morgan more than you understand. I don't think getting swole makes you grow like 2 feet. I wouldn't know. I've never been swole. But I think it's possible. It's all the tonic. Is that still affecting us? It's been days. Surely not, right? Our beard definitely has grown a lot since then. I don't know if it's natural or the tonic, but if the tonic was doing anything, I doubt it's still working, and I don't have the money to buy more. How was I getting money before? How did I end up with like a couple hundred? Collecting on the debts and stuff, right? I don't have any more of those left.
Hey,
Hands up now! Hey, you best damn well listen.
I don't know what weapon I have ready. You know, I didn't even have any, like, fucking money, right? There's nothing to get. Remedy. Remedy for what? Do I have some status effect? Do they just mean because my health is low? I'll take care of the health in a minute. Don't you worry about that. Silver emblem ring. Lovely. Some snake oil. Have you got any gun oil? I just realized it's been a long time since I looked at my weapon status. It might need to be fixed. Check that in a moment, though. 61 cents? They didn't let you carry anything, did they? A witness? You don't know what happened here! What? Oh, come the fuck on. I forget what to do about witnesses other than kill them, and you just drove by, so good Arthur Morgan is gonna kill you, but you've got no idea what the fuck happened? What the hell? This is horse shit. You don't know what my life's like. You come from your fucking lily white, everything's clean homestead. I'm doing my best to be good Arthur Morgan. You don't know what I'm up against. Do you know what the price of hair tonics is? I can't find the last body. Let's get out of here. I need more biscuits to get over this. Yes, ride towards the police. I'm riding away from them, aren't I? I didn't know where any were, did I? Did I ever know where the police were during that? As far as I know, I've not seen police at any point in this game. Other than in town, there was one at one point early on, right? I've got no idea what they look like, how they behave, what they do. I cannot remember seeing one. It may just be that I do not know how they dress, but I don't remember what police look like at all. Anywhere in this game. Hydra, you need to set up your stream so that when someone donates, Arthur gets bigger and your horse gets smaller. Eventually you'll become Radon. So if I've learned anything about being a good person from Hydra, it's to shoot without talking and punch people to death. I have a confession. My mind was in a weird place and I was thinking very game logic. And I know this makes no sense, but for a second I was like, oh, it's in a bar, I'm attacking with my fists. The game will not allow me to kill him. Of course, the realistic angle, which this game uses when it suits it, is, yeah, I kicked him when he's down. That man is dead. I completely get that. I literally, in my mind, I didn't think that was a possibility. I was not trying to murder that man, as dumb as that sounds. My head was in a video game space. I thought the joke I was making was simply, I'll go back and knock that guy out. And that is what I believed had happened until I looked over at Samantha. One of you were like, why did you kill him? And then I got like the wanted murderer thing showed up. Also neglect horse. Our horse is fine. There's literally no indication on any of the UI elements. Our horses, there's no indication. There's no UI elements about us neglecting our horse. Or even saying we treat them well, so I assume we're treating them well. If I was neglecting the horse, they would give me some way to know that.
You stay away from my woman, you son of a bitch! Catch your breath, boy. That'll get you blood.
Think I'll have another drink? And go see your wife.
Good evening, mister. Good to see you again, sir. Got everything you need. Have a look. Some of the fellers who play poker down at Flatneck Station said they had some clergymen in. Drunk out of his mind.
And ignore beggars? Look, I've only got a little bit of money and it needs to go to lures. I've got to feed my group before I can give to others. You guys are always telling me how every horse I own, person I know is starving. Buy. 3 just for the hell of it. For safety's sake. Oh, let's read the hunting and fishing thing this time. We're back. Let's enjoy some more Wheeler Rawson. Hang on a sec. I need some fine reading. I'm out of money, but I'm just going to read this in store, if you don't mind me, sir. Okay, zoom. Hunting and fishing supplies. We have endeavored to gather only goods that can be relied upon dependably and procured them that you might purchase the highest grade quality items. We have taken great pleasure in presenting this line to you with the knowledge that anglers and hunters demand supplies that reflect the highest quality and greatest improvements in design. Those attracted to hunting and fishing do so as they relish solitude, preferring to spend long periods without any human company, and are understandably suspicious of all others' intentions and claims. After reading a lot of Samantha just today, I'm beginning to understand their feelings. Please know that we price our goods in ways intended to strike terror to dealers and our competitors. Our live baits are unmatched and arrive securely packaged. Please take care that they remain such, otherwise an unfortunate commotion will surely envelop your home as it is overrun by insects, otherwise meant for angling. Bloodworms, minnows, and night crawlers cannot be returned if fishing is unsuccessful. Gun club members, we are supplying hunting supplies to gun clubs across the country. If your gun club does not purchase from this catalog, you are unquestionably paying far too much for goods, and we strongly encourage you to bring this up at your next meeting. Throw this catalog down on the table and demand in assertive tones to know why members should be expected to pay prices higher than those herein and question the probity and integrity of their intentions. Should they do anything other than offering thanks for calling their attention to this, you are well within your right to point the business end of your peacemaker at them and appeal that they come to their senses and refund your dues immediately. Better than I could have ever fathomed, Wheeler Rawson & Co., Bean Blossom, Indiana.
Used to hack up Citadel Rock all the time.
Can you tell I'm reading, sir?
Just don't have the energy.
I'm reading aloud. Why do you try to talk over me? He'll read this, but not the main story dialogue? Yes. This is more entertaining. Dear sirs, I received my order today and am so very well pleased that I hurried into town to purchase a quill and ink in order to initiate correspondence with you regarding my elated state. The baits you sent are astonishing in their efficacy. They are better than I could have ever fathomed. I scarcely need to traverse 100 feet from my domicile in order to attract animals to me. Having coated myself entirely with herbivore bait, I can lay prone in a meadow and soon have a few curious deer or elk eager to remove the bait from my body. I have even taken one young fawn as a pet, who retires with me each evening by the hearth. A suitor in rut approached her, and I, of course, precipitated his demise, and had a fantastic month of meals to boot. Yours truly, J.A. Butler. That is the kind of bait I had not considered and will not be working on. Hydra, please cover yourself in a meat dress. Wait, no, that guy's doing that with herbivore bait. I don't want to be the carnivore version of that. And I don't have the songs to merit doing that as an artistic expression.
What?
You gotta one-up him? What's up, Lovecrafting Angel? Good to see you. Hydra's mind is an enigma. You cannot deduce his logic. Good luck trying. Let's go back to bear country and try fishing a second fucking time. Now we know how to keep it from pulling out the reel, but maybe that will just make it snap faster. It's been days since Arthur slept. No one seems to give a shit in town that I've got a bounty on my head. Does it have to rise to a certain level before people in town will be like, it's him! It's good Arthur Morgan! Quick, run, kid, get the sheriff! At $15, they're just like, well, who hasn't done wrong once in their life? And they just forgive me? Arthur needs a brush! I see the icon! I don't neglect my animal. I see the icon. I see it. Brush, brush, brush. There we are. A good horse owner am I.
Okay, fella.
I should put to bed all of the questions about my intentions. Good Arthur Morgan. What's happened since I've been gone? Mauled by a bear, fishing, looking up at the stars. Arthur, you've been gone for 2 weeks. What happened? Arthur holding one decently sized fish. Sorry, what's up?
You all right there, boy?
Need more brushing? Oh, predators.
Whoa. Take it easy, boy.
All right, I'll get out and brush you, but we need to be ready. Don't you want to be brushed? John, you're gonna need to make space, John. Okay, I missed you. What the f- I did- what? Why did I get this out? That control doesn't even make sense. If I hold it, does it work? No, so you just tap it over and over again? And this counts as more brushing even though we don't move around. There's no meter. How does this fucking horse system work?
Hey, come on, boy. Relax.
Have you tried moving yourself? Right joystick. Left joystick. Okay, it brings me back here when I let go of left joystick. Yes, I've tried moving myself, it does nothing.
Yep.
Maybe buy the credit to learn to care for a horse. How's Doom going? Oh, I'm loving it. Everyone else I know has quit the game and tells me they think it's awful. I think they're being, first of all, I think they're exaggerating. I'd be shocked if they thought it was awful, but they're not enjoying enough to continue it. It surprises me. I like it a lot.
Easy, boy.
I'm sure we'll play some more Doom this coming week at some point.
You okay, boy?
I need to get headlights on this horse. If I didn't have a map showing me when turns are coming up, I would never notice them. Shit, missed a turn. You don't think it's awful? Just don't think it's for me? That's fair.
Stay there.
Wolves ahead of me? Hello there. Okay, you did not get me. Let's keep going.
That's my boy.
We're gonna be fine, John. We're gonna be fine. You can easily outrun them, John. I can barely see the trail, but you're gonna be fine, John Bon Pony. Someday I'll write a killer song about this. I'm cold now. Well, I wasn't cold by the lake, so surely I'll...
There we go.
Well, someone's glamping. We've got a 2-fire, 1 inside the tent campsite here. Is anyone home? No. Wow. Okay. Will you fucking turn, please? I don't know how to guide a horse. You should worry more about that than caring for what's... Oh, they're feathers. Still, what is that? Huh. I was tempted to make a joke about some kind of Blair Witch style, you know, quest or reference, but I think I just don't know enough about Native American cultures or something. More wolves. Onward.
Now, come on. Easy there. Ah!
Why are you turning the camera? They're not even on my minimap. They're nowhere near me. Why are you turning the camera?
Okay.
I'm literally not turning it to the right. I'm correcting it each time. I do not understand these controls.
Get away!
All right, I'll get away. Wait, you weren't telling me to get away? Is that a wolf or something? Fucking bow, come on. Give health cure. Good, Arthur Morgan.
Got some medicine.
Now you take this medicine down, that'll fill your health core up.
I'm bleeding out.
All right, I mean, the health cure will do it, right?
Can't stay. I can't hold. I can't.
I can't do anything else. What? Now someone's gonna drive by here and assume I murdered him. He didn't even live long enough to get replacement clothes from Wheeler and Rawson. Where'd that wolf go? I'm sure it's not in good quality, but might as well take it. You let him die. There's no fair reading of the situation that comes out with, I let him die. Maybe it's Rabbit. You might have helped the poor guy. Helped him? Didn't I help him? Poor quality wolf pelt. It's barely even worth stowing, but I've got the space, so on it goes. I wonder if there's a limit to how many pelts of a small size you can put on your horse.
Yeah.
Where am I going? This direction? At long last to the lake, and here, so far from that man's dying breath, we can forget it all. The what's the word? Not sanctity, the, fishing will take our mind off things. Here, so far from where that man died. Oh, this is gonna smell so bad after cutting open so many animals. We get new outfits all the time. For short periods, you're right, but we get new outfits all the time. Hello there, Fox. You can stay, but I'm here to fish. That alright, everybody? Everyone cool with me fishing? Okay, then. Okay. What time is it right now? You hit down. That's what it is, right? I forgot about that control. Time? Didn't that used to tell me time? I swear to God, that used to tell me time. Alright. I was gonna say our goal is to fish something up before the sun rises, but I actually don't know how far away that is. So I guess before the sun sets, let's give ourselves a lot of wiggle room here. Now, where's a sizable fish? Everything's so small here. There's a real catch. You look sizable. Let's try for that one. It's already near the water's edge anyway.
Come on.
Is it the fish that's already way out beyond where I am? Let's try casting again. I don't think I held right trigger long enough, but also it moved way out there suddenly.
Okay.
Now sure not sleeping is really helping us fish. Might be going too even and rhythmic. Another one shortly after, but then wait. I'm not paying so much attention to the screen because I cannot see where the line is or what's happening. Sure not catching anything, that's what's happening. It's pretty close to me now, isn't it? Look, Arthur runs on cocaine, gum, and hair tonic. Sleep is for the dead. We're having debate about owning our games. Look, I'm not saying don't fight the deals getting worse, but you know every game you own on Steam, you don't actually own, right? Like, this has been going on a long time. I think we need to claw territory back, but I'm not sure how well that can go. But that doesn't mean, like I say, you shouldn't fight it getting worse and worse.
Okay.
Consider the deal they make carefully. I don't have games on Steam, so I think it works for physical games too. Given that you have to download things for those games, I think they may have the same kind of EULAs about. You just don't have a license, but you're still probably in a better situation for longer with physical games. Okay, alright, what was it? I go this way to stop it. And then just to pull in faster. All of this makes it harder on my fishing line, but we do what we can. Hopefully, we're lessening the time component of this whole thing. And that works in our favor. No, that broke so much faster. I don't understand. Can I only catch small fish with this rod? Is that my problem? Are there better fishing rods? Why did I think it was right trigger? Just had to get a little anger out. Even good Arthur Morgan sometimes get upset. Why did I think right trigger did anything? Okay. Where would I get a better fishing rod? I would craft one or buy one. Those are the only two ways. And I would, what is it that the fence has again? Random goes up a small store here. You have like trinkets and talismans and stuff, don't you? Let me go check with you real quick. Make sure you aren't the one who has like better tools. But I think you have like little charms and stuff.
How you doing, boy?
Then I guess we'll go check the Wheeler Rawson catalog again and see if they sell better ones. There's got to be a better fishing rod than what I have. Surely, the indicator they would use to tell you the condition of your horse would be the two indicators, the four really, 2 for stamina, 2 for health, they've already drawn my eye to down there. So I know that in a realism sense, I'm feeding my horse very little overall, but its heart core is reasonably full, its stamina core is reasonably full. Those would be the indicators they would use. In fact, when the horse needs brushing, they show me on that indicator. So even when they have something not encapsulated by the 2 meters always visible there, they use that meter temporarily to show me like, brush the horse, by the way, brush the horse. They would show it there. And I've not seen anything other than the obvious information and the brushing icon. So I think the horse is fine.
Fine morning, partner.
Yeah.
Only a sadist would add to those meters or have meters that complex and have something not encapsulated by them. A sadist. I only care for my horse when it's flashing red. I'm not running for office. You don't need to twist my words in bad faith that badly.
What lovely weather.
Would real life give you an indication you need to brush your horse and feed it? No, but this game does, because it's not that realistic in a lot of shit. What is your argument here? I don't even understand the argument. Let alone how to tell if I'm doing something wrong. What?
Welcome back, mister. All right, take a look.
Talking about Switch 2, I only want it for I thought he was aiming a gun at me out of the corner of my eye for a second. Whew. I only want it for Duskborn. Is the game worth that much? Yes, it is. The horse is suffering. No, it's not. It's fine. Its cores are full. You could probably just emulate it after a while. Nintendo has this weird way of giving their hardcore fans what they want, but about 10 years later in the rest of the market. Goddamn Barry FromSoft games are incredible, but they're not that good. Angel, not with how Nintendo attacks any kind of emulation. True, yeah. I think Nintendo just makes better average quality of game in-house than almost anyone else, and even if other people are making fantastic games, often not in the same, like platformers, you can find a lot of competition these days, but there's nothing quite like a Mario sports game. Not that anyone's still making. Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed was great. That's getting remastered or a sequel, isn't it? So someone's at least trying there. I don't know anything like Mario Tennis I can play. So I end up buying Nintendo consoles because first-party titles, you know, like everyone does. I think that's the only thing they do unequivocally well. Game development. They also do a lot of other things well. Hardware development, I think, despite problems with their hardware, I'm actually a big fan of the way they develop hardware, but all of that comes with, like, but they charge so much, and yeah, I would like them to make some small changes here. But game development is the one thing I think that draws me back to them over and over again. Okay, craft.
Got a little kick show in mind, huh?
Beavertooth trinket, I see. Trinkets, talismans. Some of these probably affect fishing, but in fact, yeah, do any of them affect fishing? Or info. Deadeye, health core, horse health, stamina, degradation of weapons. That reminds me, I was gonna look at my weapons, wasn't I? Other info. Degradation of weapons, perfect pelts, stamina experience, deadeye experience, looted money, eagle eye, stamina, yeah. No, this is about fishing. Least of all, most of all, that's it, most of all, none of them are fishing rods. Let's go take a look at the Wheeler Rawson catalog again. You're excited for the new Mario Kart and Donkey Kong? Nintendo makes amazing games, but absolute shit consoles. I'm actually a fan of their consoles, but they could charge a bit less for some of them. They could just have sales more often generally on any of their shit, hardware or software. But I think the Switch was a good decision in many ways. Not perfect, but I don't give a shit about the graphics, it's fine. The only reason I have a Switch is because my brother bought one for my daughter, one for my daughters for Christmas. It just sits collecting dust, sad. You get it usually for Pokemon, but I don't know if you will for Switch too. Maybe for your son. Excited for Night Rain? It's coming 3 or 4 days. I am. I've already got some friends lined up to play on Saturday. I'm going to avoid playing it until Saturday. But Saturday, 3 p.m. US Eastern, I'll be streaming my first play of it with my, with B-Man and Mondo. I also know fucking nothing about it. I've been avoiding info. Without even thinking about it, though, I watched the NNRs today. Bertino shows trailers and chats about notable releases coming up for the week. So obviously, Night Rain is a massive, notable release for the week. I got a call from my mom and chatted with her for like 20 minutes that perfectly covered the time when that trailer was playing. I hadn't even thought about avoiding it. And I still totally missed the trailer. I'm very excited to see what the hell the game is. My friends had to tell me that I should be playing with friends. I didn't even know. I knew it was multiplayer, but I didn't know what size of group or you could play with friends or anything until they were like, wanna play together? Never going to forgive you, Hydro. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to be on stream. You have to what? Wait, what? What? The difference between our time zones isn't that great, is it? I'll be here, I'm hyped. Lamondo bless us with a Night Rain cannibalism run. Only game I've counted down the days to other than Pokemon was Tears of the Kingdom. It's almost 4 here. Fallen, I appreciate your dedication. Or are you just a night owl? Either way, I hope you're enjoying the night. Need to play first on Saturday. We've planned it for 4 weeks. Oh, I see. Barry, there's always the VOD. Every stream becomes a VOD. It doesn't start as one, but it becomes a VOD. You can play with your friends when a time is convenient for you. I hope you and your friends have a lovely, lovely time.
Yep.
honestly, only game I've counted down for in recent years was FF7 Remake. You can do solo or 3-player. Oh, don't worry, I will learn on the day. Not everything. I'm sure I'll get a lot wrong, but I will learn. Surely I can at least learn that much. That you can play it solo or 3-player on the day. And I'm excited for it. I have to bop spoilers. I assume there will be many. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to be... There's going to be a lot of spoilers, I'm sure, but also a lot of speculation. I won't be able to tell which is which, and I doubt I'll take a lot of it seriously. And, you know, playing a multiplayer game with the two of them, I have less time to check in with Samantha. I'll still do it as often as I can. But less time. So I think it's only a medium concern. I'll be able to mod one. Just don't worry yourself about it if you're tired after playing or if your friends want to play at a more reasonable time for you. You know what I mean. Just don't worry yourself too much over it. Okay, missed hitching, but that's fine. You inspect the garden implements, John. I'll be right back.
Ain't you had enough fun?
Welcome back, sir.
Don't need no more of your mess around here.
Did you say my god or my guy?
Big Tommy's still in a bad way from that fight.
Gotta say, honestly, I respect and commend your ability to avoid spoilers and just pick up a game and learn. Kind of like an old school approach. Hey, you know, for most games, I actually think it is more fun. I was about to say, I don't mind doing it. I actually think it is more fun, which makes it easier to do. I was about to say, I don't mind doing it for stream because it's fun getting your reactions, even if I'm getting frustrated sometimes by the game itself. But I actually do feel it adds to some games, and others I simply don't mind. Yeah, so it works out. I'm glad you enjoy it either way, however I feel about it. Now then. Oh, you're playing with them and they want to watch stream too? I see. I mean, we're playing like 3 p.m. You're getting up at 6 a.m. We're on the same time zone, right? You're getting up at 6 a.m. So you guys are making time. Let's assume you need a little time to wake up, make coffee, get breakfast, maybe run an errand. If I subtract 2 hours from that, you're still giving yourself 7 solid hours before the start of stream? Oh, you're an hour later. Okay, so starting for 2. 6 solid hours before the start of... Yeah, no, that makes some sense. Hunting and fishing. Have you got fishing rods? Nope. And we're out of horse care. No. Okay. Huh. Wait. Oh, there's how you change. Do not be cruel to your horses. Pay special attention to their manure and conduct routine inspection. Oh, wait, I've read this before. Order food from our grocery department and feed to horses for their health. Well, that's just for a sale, right? I'm feeding them oat cakes and they're fine. Yeah, you don't even sell food. What are you talking about? From our grocery department. Do you have a grocery department? Provisions? Canned food, fresh food, dry goods, liquor, tobacco. Is any of this particularly horse food? I mean, corn? Carrots? They don't sell some horse food I've been missing.
Everything in that is available for purchase.
Thanks.
My first playthrough of Elden was pretty much blind in over a year since its release, until I got to Melania. It's hard to avoid info now.
Time to go, boy.
You know, it is. It's helped me since I decided I wanted to, there we are, avoid spoilers more than I used to. It has helped that has aligned with my stopping using all forms of social media other than on our Discord.
How you been doing?
Entirely.
Oh, I can't complain.
I stopped Facebook a long time ago, but I left Twitter, what, 4 years ago? More? Less? That's roughly correct. And those are the only 2 I used, really. I have an Instagram account, I have a TikTok account, but the TikTok algorithm has learned that I don't really watch, you know, I get half gaming videos because I have a bunch of gaming friends I follow and I love their videos. So it does give me more, but they play very different genres than me. I don't end up seeing a lot of like the games I'm gonna play spoiled there. And then the other one's like, I literally only open reels to post and don't read that. Yeah, I barely use anything other than TikTok and Discord. And you guys know on Discord, the spoiler things, almost always. TikTok's algorithm doesn't send me spoilers. It still takes a little bit of care and thought. I have to avoid reading certain articles, maybe even going to, like, games news websites if I'm really, really trying to go completely no info into a game. But it's been made easier by aligning with that leaving all of my my stuff. Thanks for getting that exploded berry. I saw the first post and was like, oh, okay, they're just gonna, that's the kind of joke someone posts and then leaves and doesn't even wait for a reaction. I don't need to worry about that. But I see there were more. Thanks for getting it. What chapter right now, dude? That doesn't say chapter. Can I get more detail in here? 2? How many chapters does this game have? I'm on 2. Not very far. It said 18% through the story before. Wait, that was through the story, not everything. Or was it everything? Show me that progress screen again. 18% through the story. Total... What? How do I have higher total completion than story completion? Is this game less than the sum of its parts? Alright, how the hell else am I going to get a better fishing rod or line? Am I not? Is there some fishing skill that contributes to it? Challenges. Progress. Challenges were in here too, right? Challenges. Explorer, gambler, herbalist, horseman, master, hunter, sharpshooter, survivalist, weapons expert. Master hunter. Using your bow and hunting knife, gather pristine animal pelts. No. Herbalist, no. Gambler, explorer, following clues. There's no challenge for being a fisherman. Unlock special equipment and stamina experience, special equipment and health experience, Deadeye experience, health experience, stamina, health, Deadeye, stamina, Deadeye. Maybe one of these is fishing, but I haven't done what you need to unlock it? I would have thought that unlock as soon as I'd... Master Hunter 8 shows fish icons. Really? Really? Well, how hard is it for me to get perfect quality rabbit pelts? I will... What kind of experience do they say they get? Special equipment and health experience. What kind of special equipment? Where are there rabbits? I'm learning to fish. If you've done a lot of things that aren't related to story, wouldn't that make sense? True, fair enough. Not saying that's what's happened, but... Park in front of the Costco liquor shop, F the stigma. Is there stigma around the Costco liquor shop? Hasn't, is it Costco that makes Kirkland? Look, I don't drink, but I've watched every fucking video with, what's his name, Andre Mack? Reviewing various wines and sometimes other liquors. And one of their most popular ones, they've done multiple videos of, are reviewing like Kirkland's line of wines, Kirkland's line of, is that Costco? Kirkland is Costco, and he's incredibly, incredibly positive on most of them for their price point. Kirkland brand makes amazing pizza. You're eating it right now. There is a Costco within walking distance of me, which is a weird thing inside New York City. I'm just here to learn to fish. Now let's find a rabbit. I don't need to get involved in all that. Have I got my bow on me? God damn it! Come back here. I think you're running towards the gunfire anyway. What was I gonna say a second ago? Oh, I've thought about getting a Costco membership. But like, I would have to go there pretty often, and I probably would be walking there, which kind of, you know, I can't take advantage of a lot of the deals if I do. Not got Kirkland booze there, I can only apologize. Alright. So... rabbits. I know there's gunfire around, but fuck that. Rabbits. It's... rabbit season. I don't see trails or anything. Rabbit season. I mean, I know I'm not right on my thing. Am I too far away from it? On the other side of the road, but that's where the fighting is. And surely it means this area generally. Alright, what's the fucking fighting? I'll need money from whoever I kill during this fight. Who deserves to die, as I'm good, Arthur Morgan. To buy more lures someday anyways. Who's up here? What condition are you in? You're fine. You're fine. Eh, you're not great, but you're fine. Condition, no condition, no condition. Oh my god, all my guns are fine. Cool. Nope, they're still going. I stopped for a sec thinking, oh, someone won the fight? Oh, cougar? You had trouble with an animal? I shot you in the fucking face!
Damn it.
You do not have the bone structure of a wild boar. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? How the hell did you? Come back here. Hey, thanks for recognizing.
Thank God for you, mister. Le debo la vida.
I owe you my life. Another poor pelt. We were saving a life, not hunting. Can I harvest all this animal's parts? Well, I think we're going to be out here too long to make use of the rest of the animal, but I guess let's take it to John Bonpony in case I'm wrong. Then we'll come try and get a couple rabbits, and then we'll go on. Hydro killed a kitty. I saved a life. Samantha, what would do you guys think it would be worth having a Costco membership if you could only walk back and forth? Now, despite my advanced age, I'm probably well over 70 now, but we know I'm at least 65. We really need to take stock again soon. I'm pretty strong and spry, apart from that kink in my shoulder, but like I can carry a good deal back from the grocery store. It's further away, so, you know, but still I can carry like a couple big, imagine one big IKEA bag. Would it be worth it? Yes, for the amount you save on toilet paper, but you've got to buy like, they only sell it in 24 and 36 packs, right? I'm not sure I could store that in my apartment. Also, I have a bidet. Honestly, it's worth it for the pizza and the chicken bake. You can get things delivered. Really? I should look into see if they do that around here. Delivery. If they do it anywhere, they'd probably do it in New York City, right? Lost honor for defending yourself? Wait, I gained honor that time, didn't I? It said plus cowboy when I killed the cougar. Didn't I? I think my map's lying to me. There's no fucking rabbits here. Costco's good for larger families, to be honest. Well, yeah, obviously. You get a minivan, you load the back up with Costco stuff. I get that. That's why I'm asking, is it useful for anybody else, or is it just your family of 4 loading up their SUV with supplies for the month? You have a bidet? I do. I have a very nice bidet, yeah. Like, you know, the heated kind and stuff. I don't skimp on that. Costco food court is incredible, and they sell really good insulated bags. How far a walk is it? Would I go down there if I was just going to eat? Because I have heard tell of amazing food just there to buy at Costco. Amazing in, like, for its price and delicious. Not, you know, necessarily good for you or write home about, but delicious. Costco. How far am I from this Costco? 0.8 miles, so that's what, like a 15, they say 21-minute walk? It's probably just a little less than that for me, so call it 20 minutes. I mean, yeah, I'd be willing to walk, especially on a nice day. Oh my god, that's, I mean, the food is good, so maybe that's not as bad as it sounds, but having not tasted it, I was just like, did I just say, maybe that'd be nice. On a sunny day, let's take a walk to Costco. For their, what, sausages? I'm not sure what they sell exactly. Do you use it when it's B-night? I need a fucking rabbit. I saw the shadow of birds. Have they all been hunted by hawks? Or are hiding from them? Where are these rabbits? I am where they were marked on the map, right? We're near enough? Surely. In Canada, Costco has a poutine, and it's the best fast food poutine you can buy. Go once a month, get all your shelf-stable items like beans, rice, pasta, snacks, etc. Here's the thing, I don't buy a lot of those things. And also, like, I wouldn't... I would have to carry them by hand all the way back. Though I guess for me alone, a month's supply of those things wouldn't be too bad. Unless, like I said with the toilet paper, Costco only sells them like, buy pasta in this 25-pound burlap sack. Their meds and toiletries are also very cheap. Access to the Costco pharmacy might be worth it alone. They used to sell really good churros. The one next to you, however, got rid of it, the bastards. But a 9-minute jog, true. Tour the Costco, get an idea what they sell. Especially for your chi meds, Hydro. Kirkland signature Reiki medications and tools. Rabbit? I think rabbits went extinct. I think in my game there are no rabbits. From up here, all laying before me, surely I will be able to see a rabbit running somewhere. If they exist. Which they do not. That's going to make it a lot harder to get a perfect rabbit pelt. A lot harder. Use a cool item. However, what we did find at the top of this hill was a crystal panther of some variety. Pocket Sand, thank you so much for the redeem. Wheel of Panthers, let's see. What are we stocking now? Round and round it goes, shaky because the game's taking all of my GPU. Oh, so many close calls today, but it is once again the regular Crystal Panther. And here is the hat that refuses to stay on it. Let's be very gentle with our displaying of the panther so the hat doesn't fall off. It's got a couple bullet holes in it now. My cat, dish soap, got a hold of it. Will you stay on backwards any better? There is no stick left in that tape. There's your lovely, carefully balanced Crystal Panther. Turned so carefully so that won't slip off. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Thank you for the redeem, Pocket Sand. You dodged the piss panther you hate so much for no reason. You dodged it. Well done. You're pretty much the opposite side of the wheel from it. Rabbit! Fuck yellow. Henceforth, fuck Piss Panther. I love yellow. Rich, bright, like banana yellow, fully saturated. It looks awful on me, but I would love to just wear like bright yellow sweatshirts and stuff. I do have one pretty rich yellow sweatshirt, but it works because it's broken up with a whole lot of stitched in skulls and lightning bolts. That helps immensely. But I would love to just wear bright yellow clothes. That's a squirrel, not a rabbit. That's a rabbit. Is that a rabbit? Did I just see a rabbit? Did the trail stop here, or did I just not see where it's going? Ah. Remember, I need 3 pelts. And they've got to be perfect, was it, or pristine? I think perfect, which I don't know if I have the skill or items or tools necessary to get pelts of that quality. It depends on the weapon you use and how cleanly you take the animal down, right? Which I assume means headshots are always better because it'll likely just take you one and won't damage a lot of the body, which is where you get a big expanse to make a hat of or something from most animal pelts. On a rabbit, though. Pretty small area to aim for. I hope I am tracking a rabbit. Wait, is that what I'm following? That's not a rabbit. But where's the trail? No, I'm following something else. What the fuck? You kidding? Okay then. Aw, my health core's ruined. And that's the last of my biscuits. Slightly restores health core, I suppose. Are these the same chunks I need for bait? Gin, open guarma, rum. Something that gives health. Something that gives health. Shit, do I need to cook again? I think I need to cook again. Anyway, how much money you got on you, bounty hunter? Yeah, we're in chapter 2, floops. Don't let that fool you. I've done a lot of other little things, apparently. But also, don't let that fool you, I've learned little. That's the trail we were following, right? I remember it cut left. So it's disappearing, but that must be it. Come on. Fuck, it's moving away from me as fast as I catch up with it. It makes some progress on this fucking trail. There's a cougar rapidly decaying on John Bon Pony's backside. And I can't get away from bounty hunters long enough to... Where'd the trail go? Find a rabbit. It went back this way? But then back around here? What's blinking here? Oh, you're just blinking because the sunlight is dappled. Where's the trail then? Fuck off. Why do they make you reset this? I don't understand the mechanical importance. Wait, now I'm on the path that's blinking going in this direction. But I swear it turned around on me at one point. The waves of light are definitely moving this direction now. Right? Wait, there's an even sent... Now, yeah, and then it goes this way. And off that way. Is that the one I'm following? I'll pick it up down there then, I guess. The fuck? I have an incredible sense to detect it that far away. Am I Craven? Craven the Hunter, not Craven the adjective. Fuck off. We're good, Arthur Morgan. I've been following a squirrel. I didn't see it correctly early on, or I changed trails at some point. I've been following a squirrel. In rabbit country. Hunting sucks. If I kill the squirrel, will I at least know it's a squirrel's trail next time I see one? So that I can save other squirrels and my time? Well, I guess I could have saved this squirrel. I didn't need to kill it. But will I now know if I'm following a squirrel? Don't know why I just did that. Ah, compendium updated. That's why I did that. Now we have details. Give me another trail. Let me see if it's a squirrel. There's an animal right there, isn't that? You're flashing. What are you? Oh, you're a fox. There's no trails of anything. My running around has scared off all other animals. This hunting session's been awful. I need to learn to fish. Where's some more rabbits? Over here. Over here. Let's go to these rabbits. Maybe they actually exist. John?
Come on now, boy.
Jeez, that is a comedy of errors, except it doesn't end up being funny, KFC. I'm so sorry. That's annoying. Yes, please, no tips, tricks, or hints. I know it can be frustrating, but we are here to see me fail, because I am good at it. You would not believe what I misinterpret. Forget rabbit! Come here, you. The back of the neck. A great place for it. A perfect skin, right? Good? The fuck do you mean good? What goes into that? What determines that? What do you mean good?
Come on, pal.
Alright, there's flies. Let's go see if there's any meat on this thing. Am I near to camp? Let's take it back to camp. Good. Where's camp? Oh, here we are. How far am I from Horseshoe Overlook? Oh, I'm right beside it? I didn't think I was anywhere nearby. That's great, because this thing's rotting. Who wants some rotting mountain cougar meat? Same thing as your determination of good, Arthur. I don't even remember how I phrased the question to be insulted by your reply.
Arthur! You're alive. Good.
Why do you have a skinned dog body on your horse? It's a cougar, a mountain lion, thank you. And in case, you know, the meat is useful. Why do you put any skinned thing on your... I guess I didn't need to skin it first, but I didn't realize before skinning it I was going to put it on my horse. I wasn't thinking about it. They'll be happy to have it here. Look at that red food icon. Well, we're going to improve that. You guys have $229.49. Do you know what that's worth in today's money? That's like $1.5 million. Why don't you get money? Why don't you get a Costco subscription and go down the Costco cafeteria with that money? Why am I in charge of getting all the food? You guys got any idea what that's worth in hair tonics?
Do you realize You look like a backstreet butcher, Mr. Morgan.
Well, you're the butcher, so you get to deal with this. Donate!
I apologize in advance for this stew. It needs better meat.
Donated. We're still in the red. Have this rabbit carcass. We're still in the red. All right, have this big game meat. There we are. 3, 4, 5 of them. Let's go up to yellow if I can. Have this rock. Actually, I'm going to try that myself. Have this good raccoon pelt. Have this good rabbit pelt. Have this poor wolf pelt. Get them out of my way. Have this poor squirrel carcass. That's a description of how it died. Or rather, why, that it didn't need to. Not the quality, though it's not great either. Have this. How much meat am I carrying? I have a wolf heart? I can sell a wolf heart? What need do you have for a wolf heart?
Sure.
I guess
well
have
make
it.
some money off it.
I'm donating, so it's going to the provision thing, aren't I? That's fine. I'll, you know, be better at hunting someday and make money a lot easier. It's fine. It's not going to me right now. Prime beef. Where'd I get this? Oh, the bison, right?
Don't you overcook this now, Pearson.
All good.
Glad to hear it.
How much does it take to get up to the yellow quality? All right, the rock bass is for me, but you can have this game meat. Still not? God damn it. Still not there. All right, how do I cook? Over here? Oh no, that's the stew, which I can take once a day and it will help me with my cores. It's basically a free catch-up. My spoon just did something real weird. There we go. It only did one, but it did something. Can I take care of the other cores? Does sleeping improve the other cores at all?
Evening, Arthur.
Let's go brush John Bon Pony, because I saw the icon, and I'm a good owner who doesn't neglect their animal. Sorry about the blood, John. Brush. Just mash left on this for a while I catch up with Samantha.
Let's get you.
Hydra Redipissa. You skinned it, picked up the skin, then dropped the skin and grabbed the corpse while talking about Costco. Oh, I assumed the skin was small enough that it was just in my bag. I didn't notice myself dropping it, obviously. My mistake. I knew I'd skinned it, obviously. And I knew the skin was a separate item at that point. But I thought I had the skin just the way I have, like, rabbit skins. Without having to lay them across the horse's back or whatever. OMG, so small. These fuckers are literally right next to you, right next to town. Go buy your own food. And I gave them a lot of money and recovered more that was theirs, but I did the work to get it back to them. And yet, they want me to just bring everything back. I've also not noticed any change in the camp for improving that. I've not kept it improved very long, and I don't know how to interact with the other meters, so... That actually seems really weird. Why have I not been taught anything about the other 2 meters? Why can't I interact with them? Pomegranates, do I need to wait for a certain story quest before I can interact with those other 2 meters? Just a yes or a no. Is that unlocked by a story quest? No? What do you mean? Really? But bullet. And there's a bullet icon over here, but I can't do anything with it.
But we care about you.
I can't do anything with it.
You seem very sad.
What? The fuck are you talking about? Would it be time of day? But this one's beside mine. Like, does someone who collects the ammo for the group come sit by my cart during the day? It doesn't quite make sense, but it could be time of day. What else could it be? Might be grayed out if I don't have the items, but I have ammo. Unless ammo you donate is a separate item to ammo you use? That wouldn't make sense. I guess it's possible, but that wouldn't make sense. Lyle Morgan, larceny, 12/7/1874. Lyle Morgan. 1874, that's... what, our father? Because that's 25 years ago? Dog. Oh, hey, there was a label on the bottom. I hit B for back thinking it was the back of the thing. Yeah, it's Arthur's father. Okay. Hosea, Dutch, and Arthur. From left to right. Hosea, Dutch, Arthur. Oh, wow. I can't really see Arthur. I'm just so used to him with a beard and his jaws. I think quite a different shape. His hair parted on the side? Dutch, I can see absolutely. Hosea, I think so. I haven't seen Hosea that much. I can't think what he looks like right now, nor like at this time. I can't see Arthur in that picture. Anyway, let's sleep. Until morning.
Oh, it's you.
Your beard won't grow any longer unless you use hair tonic. Each use of hair tonic will allow your beard to grow a little bit. You could have told me that before I bought fucking 40 of them. This is when hair tonic matters? Did it do anything before? I'm fucking destitute. And now you tell me?
Morning, Arthur.
Now you give me the time too. You didn't do that earlier when I hit down. Make up your fucking mind, game. I was trying to be a serious fisherman and you didn't tell me the time. I want my hat. I'm sick of this hat. I need my stuff. And why is my coat still fucked up? When's the Wheeler Rawson representative coming around to replace this one? Oh wait, it's in the wheel, isn't it? Horse. Arthur's hat, please. Oh wait, no, Arthur's hat is, yeah, the hat he started the game with. I need... Paragon Town hat, that's the one? That's the one. That's the one. You know one thing that just occurred to me? Pearson's the cook. He's got a donate menu for meat. Does he have donate menus for other things? Am I just missing hitting left button, right button? Donate meat. Satchel, provisions, tonics, ingredients, materials, kit, valuables, documents, horse cargo. Recent provisions, tonics, ingredients, materials, kit. None of these are ammo. Okay, so I'm not just missing hitting left button, right button on your screen to donate that stuff. Maybe here at the donation box? Where does Dutch sleep? I've been thinking, oh, that's Dutch's tent, but that's just where... Well, does Dutch sleep? Oh, I guess there is a cot there. They just close up the front and back. Fair enough. Contribute. Give item, give money. Does it give item? Silver clamp, buckle, silver emblem ring, yada yada. Watches, provisions, tonics, ingredients, materials, kit, valuables. No, it's not here. I was actually certain as soon as I saw give item that would be it. That's not it. It also wouldn't make sense of why there's an icon over here. So what's the last one? There's health as well, which I believe is an icon over here, but once again, exclamation point. Can't do anything about it.
Hey there.
There's no one near it. Interaction, 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 interaction.
Good morning.
Hi, what's up, Strauss?
Mr. Strauss?
How was it looking around Blackwater when you got Sean?
Nothing.
Not good.
Nope, I do not know how to donate either of those other things. At all. No clue.
Oh, hey.
I guess when we do the train robbery, I'll just do all the shooting, guys. You make the noise, though. Bang, 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 all that stuff. Just to keep them scared. I feel like eventually he's just going to frustrate himself so much that he asks for it. It's not like a boss fight he can throw himself at over and over again. Do I need... I'm still very dignified. Have I ever been? I mean, do I need to? It probably makes some things easier, but I can just beat the game without ever doing it, right? Take camp funds to get more hair tonic, you lush! It's like the same ingredients used in hand shampoo and horsehair care. So Arthur literally drank horse provisions. Are there any rabbits nearby? Wait, no, I'll still only get good ones unless I can improve. How do I... Okay. If the challenges are how you get equipment that might improve your odds of getting, like, a perfect quality pelt, but the second level challenge is to get perfect quality pelts, are they just asking you to grind out the low odds of getting one? Or was the neck a bad shot and I need to hit it in the head? Am I supposed to go after more rabbits? I mean, I guess so. Or is there something I'm forgetting that will improve my odds of getting a high quality rabbit that I should be doing? Nothing I can think of. It matters how you kill it in terms of weapon and, like, aim, if it takes you multiple shots and where you hit them and stuff, right? And then maybe there's talismans or equipment, like a better bow, that will improve... Question mark? Wait, are you a guide to the game? How do I contribute to the camp? What? Accept, reject. What's this about?
You okay, Arthur?
It's not a quest.
I guess.
You seem kind of worried.
Of course I'm worried.
What about?
The whole world's changing. Even I see that now. Our time is pretty much past.
Hydro's finally in therapy. Is Abigail licensed?
Folk like us no more. This very rules will be damned with you. No more outlaws. No more killers. Now it's us being hunted. Oh, they ain't stopping. We went and made our choices a long time ago, so...
Outlaw has a very specific meaning.
I guess we gotta pay for our sins.
Or did at one point in history, right?
Oh, Arthur.
Was that an American thing? I heard it on a British show. Was that just a British thing? It literally meant you were outside the protection of the law at that point. So, like, I think, you know, you didn't even have recourse if someone broke the law against you. The law did not apply to you any longer. You had done so much wrong.
I keep killing animals. Needlessly. I don't know.
I think the words changed usage significantly. I don't think it meant that at this time.
You're the only one of these fools knows just how lost he is.
But that's where it originated, right? Somewhere, somehow, someday, like that.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, we got a lot out of that conversation. Good for us. Oh, come on. That's not important dialogue. The world's changing. He can't keep up with it, and he's worried about the changes. That's not even an illustration of what's going on at the time. Everyone feels that way at all times. That's life. You should still talk about it. Let that out. I'm just saying. I understand what he was saying. I don't need that detail. What'd he say at the end? Guess I'll get going. Hydra hates therapy. No, therapy's fantastic. I'm just saying. Arthur doesn't have any... Didn't reveal at that... In that conversation. Anything unique or special. Did he? Doesn't mean it's not a problem he shouldn't talk to people about, but he didn't reveal anything there. Oh, did he? Anyway, let's go find some rabbits or deer or something. I went this way because I thought, I've seen rabbits everywhere. Maybe I don't need to look for a specific spot on the map, and I'm having trouble feeding the camp. The one thing I do know how to improve, so maybe we just find a deer around here. I think we're in deer country. Let's go see. Oh, also, I was gonna check. Did sleeping improve my cores? Sleeping maxed out both of our cores, actually. Sleeping did well for John Bon Pony, also. Yeah, a lot of time period, so fascinating for something that didn't last that long. Shock of change is so weird considering humanity had the same level of technology until the last 200 years. Oh, I mean, there were big changes, but you're right. It was very possible prior to that to live in a period where there wasn't one. But there were absolutely changes that played out over 20 years. There were changes that played out over like 5 within, a nation. Often. Technological ones, not just political ones, which obviously could play out over a day within a nation. Sometimes. Yeah, it is different now. Change is accelerated. I didn't pay enough attention. I was thinking about change. Did you feed your horse today? Someone did. They've got a full health core. And stamina core. They've been fed. Who knew? Rubbing your horse ragged day and night was bad for it? He means running. Anyone watching the VOD? And what do you mean? They've got full cores and full meters. The horse is doing well. What do you mean? Is one of them mine? Looks like it. Well, let's catch up with them. Oh, come on. Which way is the wind blowing? Delightful. Let's circle around this way then. Can't see its head, so I'm not sure I'd be able to get a good shot at that rabbit that has a chance of a perfect pelt, much as I'd love to. Hang on. Let me sprint a little bit, because I'm getting ahead of it already. Ah, it's turning. Fine, come here, rabbit. I'll stalk you instead. I've already lost the trail. Where's a blinking bit? There we are. There? I think it is. I think I got it in the head. Hopefully that means a better pelt. Hopefully. I mean, yeah, that was pretty much right in the eye. Didn't even hit the skin, therefore, so perfect pelt incoming. What do you want from me? What do you need from me, game? Focus on unknown animal. I can't wait until that doesn't say you know, I'm assuming eventually I'll have enough knowledge that it won't say unknown animal. Maybe it always says unknown animal forevermore. I thought that was going to be something to do with having enough knowledge to recognize the tracks. I still think that's likely, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it never tells you what animal you're tracking. Are you alright, buddy? What's up? Your cores are all full. Samantha's gonna say I haven't given you anything, so I guess I'll feed you, but you don't need it. Your cores are completely full. Do I not have anything to feed you? Of course. No, I've got oatcakes. It won't let me feed you, so you're full. You're good. Oh no, it will let me feed you. Why didn't the menu work? Okay, the controls for the game are bad. They work often. They're not a deal breaker, but they're bad. So, back to tracking now. You can stay. Let me put this away. It's not even the right weapon now. Flee, brush, feed, remove saddle. Alright, I guess you can come with me because I can't figure out how to tell you to stay. What's your favorite weapon so far, Hydro? The volcanic pistol, because it's pretty. And that's only because I spent the money to make it pretty. I'm actually interested in this because I think this is a matter of opinion. I can't imagine how this could be a spoiler for anything in the game, really. Mechanically, I know you can get a longer tracking time, but I already know that. I just don't know how long it can get. So I guess it's just a matter of opinion. Pomegranates, what do you think the reasons are that when you're tracking an animal, it times out? Is it just so if you forget you are and wander away, the game isn't... I need you to be quieter, John Bon Pony. Why do you think they let it time out? Why does it matter? Seriously? Yeah. Human attention span? It's pretty real. Losing the trail while hunting? But they already made it something that you can't see perfectly. I lose it sometimes just because it's flashing through tall grass and it's hard to see in the dappled light. So they could have tuned that. Why did they make it a time limit? Because it's there's no limit to how often you can just turn it back on. That's what I don't understand. Why does it time out when all it means is you're just asking the player to go click, click again? It doesn't... I don't understand what it adds. Oh, did I not kill the animal? What's happening? I did not kill the animal. Oh, wait, no, it died over here. It ran further than I thought. Because it requires attention and focus, just like hunting. But it would take attention and focus to follow that blinking thing. It doesn't take attention and focus to go, oh, the blinking stopped. The meter's gone down bottom. I need to click some buttons again.
Okay.
So you can't run when you track. Your character has to take their time and get to low to the ground. If you tried to run, you'd A, scare the animal, and B, it would be harder to follow. It would take more focus. And if you have that focus, you should be rewarded. You've learned to track well. You can do it at a full run. It doesn't slow you down to just have to reset it periodically. It lasts that long to piss us off. Tomb Raider does the same thing with their survival instinct. You may absolutely be right. That might be why they did it. I just don't understand how it makes you focus more. So you guys may be 100% right with your answers. Like I say, this is sort of an opinion thing. I wanted ideas for what other people thought the developers might have done it for. Not sure we're going to be able to come up with, oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's probably exactly correct. Or at least, you know, it seems weird to me, so maybe I won't feel that way if we hit upon what they were actually thinking. I just wanted to hear some more ideas in case there was something I clearly hadn't thought of and made me go, oh shit, yeah, of course. Maybe it's a role-play mechanic, like if you run, you can easily lose track of slight indents on the ground. But there's already that. If you run, it's harder to follow the trail you're seeing. It's just the refreshing it aspect, rather than it just staying locked, that I don't understand. It's just needing to start it up again. Oh, sorry, Dutch. What? Don't fuck you! I'm bringing. Oh, look at what I brought for the whole camp, Dutch.
Hey there.
Doesn't take that long to reset it, but you have to pay attention to reset it, otherwise you lose the animal.
Hi there.
Do you? I feel like every time you reset it, you get a hint whether like, oh, am I still near the trail? Oh, I need to reset it. Maybe that's why. Click. Immediately you see the really obvious scent sort of trail in the air, and you go, oh, I am on it. It just ended. Or, oh, I've actually been missing it for 10 feet or something. I feel like it makes it easier to tell if you're on track or not. Perfect pronghorn carcass. Perfect condition. This better bring it up to yellow.
All right.
I don't... What are you doing with that animal? You son of a bitch. That should have been plenty of meat. Also, I never figured out how to cook. Wait, this was yellow earlier. Wait. Or not yellow, sorry. It was white as in it could be used. Does it turn white when you go there, Pearson? No, it doesn't. Why was that white earlier? Because now it's showing the stew is currently being prepared. Check again afternoon. Okay. But the stew has a different icon. I'm trying to figure out why the meat icon on the minimap was white last night and isn't now, because now what it is the same thing as the ammo and the health thing, which I've never seen be white, but if I could understand this, maybe I understand that. Has Zyder accidentally tracked a horse yet? Time-honored tradition? I have not. That I have not. So this guy's hunted 3 rabbits only to find squirrels? Me? That's only happened to me once, hasn't it?
What you reading? Some silly book. I swear I could do better.
We're into the conspiracy part of figuring things out. Hydra, you can't just ask things why they're white. Pardon me. My apologies, I don't mean to act like I'm from this time period. 100% not.
I disagree. I ain't gonna die poor. I know that.
Samantha, I said it might be a shorter stream. We have ended up going closer to 4 hours than I thought we would, but I think we're going to break there. I need to catch up on a little video editing and just rest tonight. I didn't take any Adderall or anything, so I've not been as productive or energetic today. But I am... You missed a squirrel last stream? Oh shit, you're right. I forgot that, but I remember that experience now. I remember it. Did I? And wait, oh my god. And without any body after misting the squirrel, as you put it. I only added one to a compendium today because I didn't pick up a body that day. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. It happened a couple times last stream. I would say it's only happened twice, but seeing as I forgot that thing that's now so clear in my memory, having been reminded, you could be right. Maybe it happened more than just those 2 times. Not sure. Not sure. Hydra missed insert name here is Panther Redeem, so we should get another one. No, I think you're good. Samantha, thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry it's not one of the longer streams, but we'll have some longer ones coming up this week. I'm expecting to stream probably like Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe take the regular Thursday off since we'll be streaming Saturday, playing Night Rain with friends. That stream's the only one I've got planned right now. That'll probably start like 3 p.m. US Eastern is what we're planning and go for some hours. And Sunday, so yeah, I'm thinking something like Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, or maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and no Sunday, something like that. When I decide it, it will be posted along with any updates shown as soon as I decide to change things on Discord in the info and schedule channel or on rxhydro.tv, whichever you prefer to check. Yeah, we'll probably do long streams during the week, you know, along Doom the Dark Ages, along Red Dead Redemption 2 on those Tuesday and Wednesdays I was talking about. Something like that is what I'm thinking. Check for the schedule. Tomorrow I'll try and do it before the end of the day. I've been posting them like late at night recently. I'll try and get it up a little bit earlier in case anyone wants to check it and plan their Tuesdays. 26.4. We're making headway. I did 8% today of fucking what? 8%? Really? Thanks, Hyder, for the stream. It was good. Do me a favor right now, Samantha. Stick around a second while I see who's live. If there's someone online we're going to raid, stick with me for the raid. It always feels better to send a bigger raid, better to receive a bigger raid as a streamer. Let's take some energy over to someone, and I would recommend anyone I send a raid to. Jess is online. So is Samalander, still going on his streamathon. We raided yesterday. Samalander's streamathon. How long has Jess been live? I haven't gotten the chance to raid Jess in a bit. Samalander is doing a special occasion, but we did raid him yesterday. Oh, she's been going for... Wait. Oh, I think she's just starting a new game, not just finishing one. Let's go see Bugcatcher Jess. Stick around. Please copy and paste the raid message. The one that says I was asked to copy this message, so I did hello. Follow us over to Bugcatcher Jess's stream. She is the person, like I said, I saw clips of her playing this game, and it made me finally interested in playing it. And whatever she is playing, you're going to enjoy it. One of my favorite streamers, always entertaining. Come along long enough to say hello with that raid message. And drop a follow if you haven't in the past. If you have time, hang out, check out her stream right now. I'm confident you will enjoy yourself. I hope I see you this week, next weekend for Night Rain at some point in the future. But whether I do or don't, one more time, thank you so much for hanging out this evening. Or whatever part of the day it is in your time zone. Have a lovely time zone. You were all fantastic. Let me get that raid message. There it is. Who is live on the internet tonight? Thanks, Samantha. You were wonderful. Have a good one, Samantha. Thanks, Header, for the stream. It was good. Thank you for stream. I love online when no one else is online. You've only ever played the online version. Oh, you've not played the story of Red Dead, just the online? Been in chapter 2 for 3 months chasing the same man. All right, let's go ahead and do the raid. Have a lovely night, everyone. Thanks for being here.